You are supposed to spend 731,000 cedis, and you spent 1.5 million. Before I refer you to the Attorney General for prosecution, let's go through some of these items. There were 13 items in your budget that you exceeded without any approval of the board. So let's go through these. You said you have foreign training of 31 million, but you spent 91 million. Why? And who approved that?
Mr. Chair, thank you very much. We will not try to justify the infractions. We accept that we overstepped our boundaries. I think the most important thing is that we have put in place measures to control expenditure, to make sure that we stay within the budget.
You are the CEO, right?
Yes, sir.
This happened in 2023.
Yes.
This happened in 2023. And just like Honorable Abnao Siasari said, it's the way that you guys spend money at ECG. Another one, you said cleaning expenses. 2.8 million, that was your budget. But ECG spent 10.4. How many suits did you clean for that?
Honorarium expenses.
Now, honorarium expenses, 3.8, but you spent 4.6. Hotel expenses, 9.3 million was your budget, but you spent 12.2. Staff fuel. Hey, did they drive around the world? Budget was 2.8, and you spent 3.6 million. Communication expenses, ECG. Their budget was 4.2, but you spent 7.9 million. Consultancy, budget was 40 million, but you spent 58.6 million. All these you did it on your own without even board approval. Industrial relations, your budget was 2 million, but you spent 13 million. The stakeholders' expenses, your budget was 3.1 million, and you spent 49 million. And you want to increase our tariffs. Publicity, your budget was 5.7, and you spent 21.8 million. Professional fees and subscription, you are supposed to spend 731,000 cedis, and you spent 1.5 million.
My mother said something to me.
Okay.
And I always want to abide by that. Said, don't disrespect anyone because you are CEO.
I like that.
When I got a position, I told them, Mama, okay? No, yeah, no tomorrow. Ka swing she ka jamoko because of like a CEO. Because they come on, my pictures, people's images are there.
Yeah.
And they are no more there. It's like tomorrow, your image will be there, you will no more be there. So don't disrespect anybody because you are CEO.
Yeah.
And you see, this is like the second encounter. I was very sober. When I had my encounter with the stakeholders about this new number plates. The driver unions, they were very hard on me. I told everybody, they should allow them to express their views. when they finished, they were all clapping for me. Why? Because I was very calm. I allowed them to speak their mind. When I finished, I told them, okay, this is what we have. What do you also have? That is how I believe we should deal as humans. So, well, it wasn't offensive, but you must not always be wrong to retract and apologize.
Okay.
That is why.
Sometimes you are right.
You are right.
But
yes, because you see, we have two things people don't understand. We have what we call special number and personalized number.
Okay.
You see, from 1 to 9999, 9,999.
Yeah.
From 1, if you want any number within this range, you call it special number. It is not a personalized number.
Okay.
If I want happy 1, BB 2, BB this, BB this, you call it personalized number.
Okay.
So even if BB, you come and write that I want maybe my surname is Kote. I want Kote 1 on my car. BBL doesn't see it as a surname. It's called a personalized number. So we don't put surnames on cars.
Okay.
No matter if today GM says, look, as do Mama 2028 for me. It is the name Mama is his surname, but it is not his surname to DVL. It is his personalized identification number. So we don't put surnames on cars. That is so simple.
It's more special numbers.
We have special numbers and we have
more
personalized
identification numbers. And more regular ones.
Regular ones. No? So somebody can come and write his name on a number plate. It is whether it is the person's surname or not. The law doesn't see it as your surname. It sees it as your personalized identification number. So there's nothing like surname on number plate.
So then it is like
to explain.
Me per se, more identify my car no with
your name.
My name.
So you pay for it.
Okay.
Currently it's around 7,000 or so. You pay for it.
Okay.
They are all personalized identification numbers.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Then special numbers will be open 2233.
Okay.
Me open 1122. Those are special numbers.
We also the date of birth.
But 1987, 1960, special numbers. Those ones they are like 500 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
So whether you like it or not, we don't put surnames on car numbers.
What is the rationale behind number plates here, Babes is saying?
Baby, thank you very much. This is a very important question. First of all, I'm for you.
I feel, Papa.
Oh, Charlie, do you want to know about I can political history and forget about APFM?
That's all.
That one there. This astute platform has really helped me to really get out to the public, tell them, and the change. Happy FM is part of it. Even though you didn't it's not you are a neutral station, but I use your platform to spread the word of Jomama. And I told you that Jomama will win.
Oh, you
and
did? I heard that.
Jomama the B.
We say all kind of spirit neighbor.
So, Bibi, currently, we want to stop smuggling.
Smuggling?
Yes. So we are going to enhance the security features of the car, sir. Okay. Number plates are Yediba. Okay. Let me tell you what happens. Say, Bibi, me pay 7% do simple.
How?
I need to get your car number. Go to the roadside, emboss the exact car number on my car. Okay. Use that car for maybe armed robbery or something bad. Leave it. Who will DVLA arrest?
Me.
Thank you very much. So DVLA will arrest you because it's your car number. There is no country in this world that allows number plate to be embossed at the roadside. It's a security document. You can't just allow people. So I'm stopping there. Yesterday when I said, Master, you're not going to do it anymore. If you can upgrade yourself to meet the demand of the day, why not? I can't stop you from working. But we are not going to emboss number plate at the roadside anymore. Now number plates are going to be strictly be embossed by DVLA on our premises.
Oh, okay.
Scanned with RFID chip embedded. Now,
it is a number plate in that DNA numbers.
No.
About electronic features.
Yes. I can scan for instant information. Okay. When somebody steals your car, don't worry, just come to DVLA. When I tap in your I know I can tell you where your car is located right now. Unless if the person has not taken the plate off. Okay. When you try to tamper with the plate, it gives us a signal. We are going to build RFID billboards around. Okay. If your car is passing and you have fake number plates, fake roadworthy, we will identify you at our command center. Hey. Baby, then this is what it kills.
RFID billboards.
Radio frequency identification. Billboards. It's not going to be a big billboard, though. It's going to be a small. Like we say, if you are crossing, they say speed limits. It will be embedded with RFID.
And are they that sensitive?
Yes, this is used in America. And what says America can do it, but Ghana cannot do it. Let me tell you what they do. There are several ways they use to kill the cats. They bring cars in. They can pass by the police station. Oh, this car is involved in an accident. Take the number plate, go by the roadside, and box it and put it on their car.
Because our system.
So
there
is no scientific means to check the authenticity of the plate we have now. And seriously, you need data.
This is why some time ago, now we cry Rexting. Now motor rider be ebe crosso me ma number plate in shift here. Police ni bi di mechia ko stop me busa me say me fa car ne papers mbra adan ya the way a number plate na chia no osusu say bi am akwako wia obi dia na bi na me akwako bo. And this is what you are talking about.
Yes. So omo the cars number. Then they'll go and change the chassis number.
Okay.
At a place.
Okay.
They knock the new chassis number on it. And then use the number plate to and they call. The other thing they do is that the custom officers, some of them are doing very wonderful work.
Okay.
Because some of them helped us to identify the route at the port. Now, what they do is that when they remove car, then they will photocopy the custom documents. Then they will call their agent. Charlie, I get Toyota Corolla 2024 model for you. I get a document for you. And the guy will bring that same car in. Use that document to knock the chassis number on the car. When it comes to DVLA, how are you going to know that?
You know.
Then we register it. Now the
original car.
Last week I've arrested the police officer from Kaswa. A police officer got engaged in that. I've arrested him. Kia Sorrento. I have his name. I don't want to put it on. I don't have the permission from the police. Kia Sorrento. Okofa custom documents. No? The same car and the ordinary key. The chassis number on the car came to register his own first. We did the investigation. This chassis number is already in our system. We thought we saw the person, we chased it, and his was rather fake. But he came first. There are a lot. Maybe about 10% of cars in the system have not paid duty.
Wow, that's huge.
Yes. We have 5 million cars. So if 1 million or 500 has not paid, look at the money Ghana is losing. Through smuggling of cars. So
your point is that no person see fraud
if you use
corruption
car without payment of duty, Julius Nukwekwote will get you.
Because of system now,
because the system will get you because you will not be able to get the RFID chip from the boys. They cannot lock their system with our system. So when you are passing by the toll, which the toll too we are doing it RFID, the new toll is a free flow.
Oh, okay.
You pass there to just take your money off, and you pass and you don't get information on you. The police over there in front will be signaled and they will arrest you.
Then it means that you are not in the system.
It means that either you have not registered the car legally, or maybe something else. I can't tell.
Or your number plate is fake.
I've told people to go register their cars, go and pay duty. Because if we get you at that time, next year, we'll see the car give to government.
So it will affect cars, what system, anymore, or duty.
Yes. We'll be able to identify all of them. Because we are not going to have a command center at DVLA. Maybe.
So, but Busa, mobile monitor in real time,
of course.
Because Obi Chemunas will call.
The new tone, your police 5 minutes ahead. Every to be assigned.
Yeah, but somebody has to signal the police.
Our command center will signal them.
Busa say real time monitoring.
Yes, real time monitoring.
Okay.
Maybe let's do away with the Togo cars. It's a collective name that is being used to identify cars that have not paid duty. Yeah. Pay duty will be free. I've given you the opportunity. I've spoken to your customer. Go, you pay duty. But we will fish you out. Maybe when I go to DVLA, one other important thing that we've done. What they were doing with the office, they created, I don't want to say MPP. I don't want to
politicize it.
They created 12 companies. These 12 companies, we bought them one MPP paid for. They become president.
Ah, sir.
Now-
BA companies.
What DVL?
Okay, but say any problem, Anna. It's
No,
Yamra.
no, it's Yamra.
Okay.
Now the companies distribute number plate on behalf of
DVL.
DVL at the port. But when I went there, the report I'm kind every month be 1,800. Every month be 1,800.
The same number.
Every month be 1,800. The highest they go was 2,000. Came back to 1,800. Ma'am, he said. No, the number of plates they issue in the whole month. But when you go to the custom system, the custom can do 7,000, 8,000. So why are we doing 1,800? We ma'am hints. We call port for February because shaky. Because shaky on those times now appointment space in Bam and come. And the next month of March, I call 5,400. The man said, no, look us. Meet war. We call back. We got 7,400. I said, no, something was wrong. So because there's no authentication certificate ways to check the authentic plates. No. So everybody can just bring illegal plates and not one agents. No. Then they can
bring DV plates if transferable.
Yes. Yes, but it's wrong. They can bring 10 cars. Buy only one DV plate to remove all the 10 cars. Because the man they doesn't know how many certificate means to check. I said I'm going to do DP sticker.
Okay.
As I started the DP sticker last year, I did 14,701. Last month, the month of September, 14,701 cars. That's what we
because they say won't mean one number plate.
4,008.
They say won't mean one number plate any cars.
So you know what they were doing? When we are company who distribution, they pass by DVL and give it straight to the agents. Because you don't know which one is authentic, which one is authentic at the gate.
Yeah.
So they were stealing about 10,000 plates straight to the agents. About 8 million Ghana cedis every month.
Wow. Kofubu to my day.
And I'm in council here. I'm going to bribe 4 million every month, and I'm in reject here.
Not enough for Mama Police.
They be those times when say perception was said DVL we are corrupt. So I didn't want to expose the whole that thing. Yeah, that
organization.
Your speech will destroy the company. So I have to be very cautious.
But they could have been handled without the public knowing.
You see, what happened is that they didn't come straight say company where media I mean way. They passed through someone. The place I didn't even know. I said no, I'm not. They just take this money off my office. Otherwise, I'll call police to arrest you. And they went. Now some of them went to report me.
To who?
To President Mama. And he called me. I have to explain myself. Let me salute John Mama. My father.
Oh yeah, dang.
John Mama. Okay, but he listened to me. He called me. I also gave him my sort of story. Said, Julius, go and work. Let nobody threaten to sack you. I'm the only person who can sack you. Go and work. What Ghanaians will see you do and they'll be happy with you, go and do it. But if you do anything that is not good, if you do any corrupt, if you engage in corruption, I will sack you.
How much?
Because I want to leave a legacy.
Okay.
I'll sack you. So go and work. What Ghanaians will be happy to hear that, oh, Julius did it, go and do it. You have my support.
You have the full support of the president. It's all call out to know should Sir, number plate yes is saying ebe costi
ebe costi. Currently we pay for number plate.
Okay.
We pay 118 for number plate. We're going to sign an agreement with the company.
Okay.
They want to use the old number plates for dustbins.
Okay.
When they buy dustbins, they are too coin. So we are saying, say, what we pay currently is 188. Yesterday we had the first meeting on the pricing. They wanted to take 300 Ghana cedis for the new one. I said no, please, we can't pay 300 Ghana cedis. We are trying to bring it to 200 Ghana cedis, but they also push it to 250.
Okay.
And I'm saying that the old one you have, when you bring the two of them, we'll take that amount they are buying from us. From the money we'll charge you.
Okay.
EpaHoaDaben. EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben. EpaHoaDaben.
Let's delve into
EpaHoaDaben. EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben. EpaHoaDaben 98.9.
.9 FM EpaHoaDaben dwumadi enie memo ha emo akwaba ebe dwumadi eso midine Bismark Brown happy 98.9 FM so baby bia wo bia na wie meda wase bebre se wode wafidie no ato ye hanomo na ya ha 989.9 FM me no woka say wotime kan radio so a na me kai won so se ubetimi so ahunu me live ewo Facebook na ye de Ghana nkomo no ahyehye so bra Facebook na be like and show no na be share na fe nsofo ano to nkoma hodo a ene adwoada ye ba bedie emu ya tena CD na ya ba kwankwanu na se ne ehia ya do bo ade nyankropon ase na wotwe foforo e na ya hye ase indeed ya wura bosome foforo mu and this is my month November in some 48 hours na chese me nso me de no aso ane sa ya do bo ade nyankropon ase se adepa bi achi ye na ewia papa bi boyen ewo ye man mu baby by now ko he ba bi obi amwa ne ho po che aha yen de wato awia kese e de ato ye so ye da na se bebre baby a wo bia tamukuchu ne entena se ne anwenwene o man Ghana ho na mame musa enenso edwom te sen wapom so te sen bibia bokọ de na wotwe na hyase yie na month no so uti ho mpoporo ne sen be in for a good time. Yatena CD ani aba Bismark Brown ni midin me Joel Sanko Jimaima Adato and afin so Collins Nana Amwako and edi dwumadi ni nyina ebrewo Mimi Akwete and so ta chiri denden endene echire apamfo beba be kan ho na panelist ba betena se ni ahwensem no a yede egu epono so ene awie Naimos mo amunim deda anti-galamsey security task force aben yi dia ba wonu focus ne se omobekun atia galamsey and sa task force you task force bia bisusu se enene ye kan resources a ye de kun galamsey a omo de mampani afa nkame wo mo kra wa resource wo mo yie ene nyina ye hunu omo nwumadi a wo mo adie nkofo o machechi wo mo so fa shamfan machines ahodo ma pepejade atumu water pumping machines ahodo nso o masizi ana no call voter region in fact oti region eme de koma akuafo so o mfa enye irrigation wo mo agba adwuma acheche China fo acheche other foreign nationals in fact o ma cheche galamsey fo ni bia o mo ye well armed pa enso na weekend omu kopie mu wo ahafo hwidiem ɛhɔ de ɔman fa no ahogo no so kra na ɛhɔ nkomo no awie yɛbɛtie asim ne adi ne yie because yɛka galamsey aban de nani ato nine mo so pa as ne best bet ɛno nti waka kyerɛ organized labor ne Ghana fo nyina se enya botre ne ehwe ne nine mo adwumadi ne bɛkɔ akɔwie but then the commander in charge of NIMOS, a whole kennel in active service, was chased by an irate mobile. Womo ese enya de omo be pniama womo a womo achi womo galamse mu na cars womo season ne galamse hu pempana de omo asesa kɔ no be momo de akɔ ema ade nani koye nyan aposifo reinforcement ba mu ansa na sojafo yi enya womo ho edidimu Edwomu call police station sanka edwomu kosie ho na nkaja protective custody. Nanso amanfo ne said there be da. Omu hia car asafo no, no mu de tu Range Rover no any other cars ne niem omu sizi ye no e de akọ. Penchen ye nyina eti ne kowie ye. Na de nani aye den. Ema zongo chief owo ho e de ne car ma sojafo ne se yemfo omu ntina mu ni enyu omu famfiri ho. Ene emrantie ene omu bu afui galamse afui behe a car no ayi ne windshield na wa chire no ene gbran e ka de ka police soldier fo ati chire kran ka ipra
Happy FM
na yebuso say ya na ebe kona na and are we sure say sa example ya galamse fo ya dadadie and chire say ye hia a state of emergency ana where you want to join us live on Facebook, join us live on radio. Nefa wadwen kyerɛ ene onkomodie fa sansem ehu nyina bra na yenkenkan emfa emao SMLGRA contract mampani ama directive sɛ yentwam tintontan na yengu no na menya sure sɛ yebegu ni kɛkɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yebomu ne ekomu ne ekohwɛ sɛ dwirimu bi akoso and there is obvious corruption we hwɛ pink sheet nanimu a niema akoso ene revenue assurance a company ka se wo mo eye ye nyina yete ho nkomo ema ene GRA boss a opani a woda GRA no owo in private practice ne accounting firm and abinda da ne pa oye so mo enye audit into the GRA SML contract na enen so other information epiem kra ne se na se GRA fo ehia revenue assurance a One can ntimi nye ma wo mo ho ana and this is a revenue collection agency owon krabata hodo nyina ebiebiem semu mu de ato ebedi hu komo akomu pa owon krabata hodo wo experts ni won mu a wo mo afa wo mo a omu wo emra tumi o mo de ye adwuma na sika wo mo jeje no omo ntimi enhwe ma sika ni nyina amo ano ema ye nye sika ye hia nkasa en free sectors ahodo a wo se revenue fi ba na nka hwan ne betimi aye sa adwuma no ekofol on SML journalist odi sa asemu ihu achie a okofa mu nsemu nyina ba ya manase azuri e de information fofora batu dwa kira GRA hwehwe revenue assurance company nyina no sa na owo mpanimfu ano omo deda departments ahodo ano a na adwuma no na wo mu nimu deda. Because na me no kase na asem ni say there are former director generals na wo mo serve and former directors no mo GRA emra SML contract ne ba so enne wo mo ye adwuma e wo SML company ni mu omu free GRA no enne wo mo ye adwuma e wo SML and this is one thing he's bringing in and it begs the question say entina omu wo nimdie a ye di betimi assure revenue abosika no ho ban se bi nkonwunu fa baabi na baabi a enwunu fa anasa manfo timi bokro no fa mu no ye betimi asisi ano na nka ban sika nyina abo ano na omu nimu ye ena na wo mo GRA omu san tam contract de ma another company ema enei wo mu ni adwuma mu obiemu no mo ye adwuma wo sa company ho but of course company no so e defend no ho akyerekere ni nsemu akyere wono no adwuma waye no eye adwuma so no onu susu se waboa GRA ama wo mu sika anka enwunu no ene no wabɔ ho ban o se omu Ghana mra so ena afa nsuso no na dwuma wa ye no eda ho pefe so obi amehwe bi awia ye di ensem ihu komo ne abusa se etsie no ye twa contract ni mu no ye twa mu saa na one of the key persons si ka SML contract hu asem a owo anu ye ema Ghana fo a former finance minister Ken Oforiata enyina yensu ni baabi akowie awia ye mo nkomo ye ni nkomo EpaHoaDaben dwumadi so ni
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Video bi apie social media. Na video na apie ye no opani a oye deputy general secretary ma NDC amanyoko. Ena me ne wo kasai osom ewo Jubilee House. Na video no ede nkomo abakrum ama manfo ebobo nsem bi ho. Nsem ne sen Mustafa Gbande emisi no ne party for enehia. Na NDC for ba power amanfo ni abrepa obi apene de obi apa adwuma obi apa appointment obi ahwe ni mu se placement bi beba ne de na kohye baabi omo nso omo hwehwe hard cash enso hwehwe dendenden emma ye no obi ani abre a wo prese obenya biribi afiri aban ni mu o he 4 years pe
Happy FM
4 years no so de EpaHoaDaben o te ase EpaHoaDaben nti say EpaHoaDaben mentality no omanfo na ewo party ni mu no ehwe ni mu sanka party abai wo menya biribi de afiri mu but John Mahama woni NDC party na bro kra o dabi woni NDC party na bro say we heard the history of appointments, presidential appointments under the Fourth Republic. Betimi aka say president wa reward party for adwuma omaye ama party aba power John Mahama. You check one kasa tenase your analysis no. Regional executives be as high as regional ministers. There are constituency executives be CEOs. Be MCs, be DCs.
Happy
Ukomwa ubo branch for ehhye baabi bebre. Party for na ye adwuma na nkasa na bebre na John Mahama apɛ baabi am wo hye. But it appears to say enso the expectation of party for no dodo na utie nkomo ameba beboye a clearly with that background and Mustafa Gbande na what chire nsemu di a party for no more assurance so obi abeka na koma to ne yam na bribia ye kama. But the question is, so John Mahama has been funding the NDC from Jubilee House every month 20,000 Ghana cedis. Na sasaneti ada na party ni mu amanfo nwinwi na amanfo suo na amanfo ekaso mu hunu hwe biribia nsone ma ne ade constituency executives na assess ka besi omo nsem no omo aka kire party for there. But the bigger question is, sa 20,000 every month na Mustafa Gbande aka no President John Mahama ni bottom sika ana eka akohomabo sika ye de ama Jubilee House se fan run Jubilee House na nkasa ne personal contribution the a resource party no. But we'll do the math very soon. There were how many constituencies? And as sika dodo sen ye ken yakoba ya mathematics kakra ne abusa se sika yi ifiri he
Happy FM
ehun akontabuo enso te sen
was appointed. He did so For the first time, regional secretaries and field chairmen assumed the responsibility of regional ministers. For the first time in the history of our country, if you go to the regions, about 8 to 9 executives of every region have been appointed into government. And if you go to the constituencies, about 8 or 10 executives of every single constituency have been appointed into some office of government at some level. Today, as we speak, 20,000 cities go to the constituency every month to service the party.
Happy FM 98.9.
As we speak, if 20,000 cities go to the constituency every month to service the party, and it comes straight from the president. As we speak, if you look at form and shapes of governance and governments that get formed, Ghana have never had the kind of government we have today. The support we got were so diverse that it didn't just come from NDC people. So we realized that at one time he would appoint some stranger into our midst. At one
EpaHoaDaben Sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
EpaHoaDaben dwumadie enie na fa comments bra ne kenkan ni nyina ma bra Facebook live na yɛmfa nkɔmmɔ no nhyehyɛ so yɛdin wɔ hɔ ɛyɛ happy 98.9 FM. You want to like our stream uwie nso a na wabɔmmɔden so be comment na uwie na wato apete share na manfo nso ente ne pa etwagu ɛwɔ happy FM so na awie ya ba de ani aba ɛkyerɛ maybe phone lines na ma sɛ ne da yɛ no you can join me by voice repanudu a obefa number si ato hɔ no atwerɛ na emre no so a waba so na yɛdi Ghana nkɔmmɔ 0551563916 and 0555657278 or WhatsApp message afabra na menje brenkenkan ni nyina dan fama 0594 051145 0594 051145 o de messages ni befa hɔ na makenkan e de ama obetimi nso de afa Facebook na magibre so na makenkan ni nyina e wo ho e de ama ma mento ade asima baako mekoba yetu fa
Ewra, me pacho bra na me hwa de wo bag yi.
Bra, aden, enen so biem.
Hey, time heba me hye ya me ka se yi baako yi, ane wayi me yensen.
Bra, sanya time heba me hya, esia gyimi ni me fiefo enya de abaako ebeso yen.
We de udi se ofa ni nyina.
Time heba me hya, me ka se me di wa dance ya heaven ene de me kwa akopie. Enti se malaria, we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enye enunku o, de nanum ato a wontimi anidie no. Time heba mixture duro no ene ye ma o. Oba a wafa afuro de o ma akwada nofo. Ene akwada woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi.
Se obeto aduro yi bi anoma, hwe se wakɔ hospital anase lab am yehu se wo atridie malaria yi bi ansa.
Se o petam heba mixture enuro dudu atu a, fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House. Ana ba ko so wo Atonsu Monaco Junction.
Eno echi ura pharmacy shop, chemical shop, any herbal shop dudu na mu a obenya bi ato.
Fre 0244 417669.
Kayo, set time no TIME. Time heba mixture. Afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo munu be tuako.
FDA ahwe edwadie nkrato yi mu agi atomo se eye.
Baby, when you say first na ye binumu ye shut down pe politics. Ye see politics for no money or money into munye. But na mumu binumu so nti enyina ye ni agi say ye be boa ma of my na koso na about 1 o'clock pe na wa ye lawyer ma my na lawyer for nyina pon akofia koda nyamishra
EpaHoaDaben
From roots to remedies, from leaves to life, Ghana's traditional herbal healing power is rising strong and true. It's time for the maiden edition of the Ghana Herbal Conference, coming up from December 3rd to December 5th, 2025 at the Prempe Assembly Hall in Kumasi. Theme: Harmony in Herbalism, balancing tradition and innovation. Come and experience live herbal demonstrations, exhibitions, and engaging discussions with top practitioners, researchers, and regulators. This conference is proudly partnered by Ministry of Health, Traditional Medicine Practice Council, Food and Drugs Authority, Center for Plant Medicine Research, and Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association. Visit www.ghanaherbalconference.com or call 020-2222-095 to register for free. To exhibit your product or services, call 020-2222-095 to book a stand. Follow us at Ghana Herbal Conference on all social platforms. Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy.
Tovilla Water Solutions. Tovilla Water Solutions. If in a water treatment you define it, Tovilla Water Solutions. Technical support for your water systems, Tovilla Water Solutions. Water research deo, training deo, Tovilla Water Solutions. Water dispensers, drinking water supply, Tovilla Water Solutions. We provide safe water for your homes, companies, industries, communities, government and non-governmental organizations.
When it comes to customer satisfaction and professionalism in water solutions, Tovilla Water Solutions is the #1 in Ghana. You can contact us on 055-2490-864. We are located at Titegu, Accra, Ghana.
Ghana and Mrena Sasso say a pepper Mrantiane Mapawa. One went to Sroku and Kunti Munuabaso. I had the 2025 Swagger Awards. Anika Sabrese, Afi, awards need 50 years. I don't hear the Golden Jubilee edition of the Swagger Awards. Paso Accra International Conference Center, Saturday, November 15, 2025. Time, 6 p.m. Assembly Daso, a call for change in national orientation and investment in sports. Special guest of honor, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana. And a guest of honor, Mr. Julius Debra, Honorable Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana. Also in attendance, Mr. Gianni Mello, President, Association of International Sports Press, AIPS, performing live. Afro and dancehall star, Stone Boy. No cover by you. Say a Swag Awards, Saturday, 15th November 2025 at Accra International Conference Center. The longest running awards event in Ghana. The 50th Swag Awards. GCB Bank, Gold Board, Tobinco, Stanbic Bank, Ghana Free Zones Authority, National Petroleum Authority, Omnipsic Bank, Phoenix Insurance, etc. And the 50th Swag Awards. Another time to celebrate and honor the best to inspire the rest.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben. EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
He did so. For the first time, regional secretaries and few chairmen assumed the responsibility of regional ministers. For the first time in the history of our country, if you go to the regions, about 88 to 99 executives into government. And if you go to the about 8 or 10 executives of every single constituency have been appointed into some office of government at some level. Today, as we speak, 20,000 cities go to the constituency every month to service the party. And it comes straight from the president.
Happy FM.
As we speak. If you look at form and shapes of governance and governments that get formed, Ghana have never had the kind of government we have today. The support we got were so diverse that it didn't just come from NDC people. So we realized that at one time he would appoint some stranger into our midst. At one
received their monies, got angry and demonstrated. Honorable Tekechai held a meeting with the CEC and told them to pay the outstanding polling agents money or else they'll be suspended. It is based on that order that these CEC members involved went around and mobilized money to pay these aggrieved polling agents. Bright Lamte, Agopa World Coordinator, is going around accusing the MP and the MC for the delay or non-payment of the outstanding polling agents' monies. Can you imagine this? These guys are dangerously crooks. When you replace polling agents' Momo numbers with your numbers and have collected the monies and chopped, to make things even worse, the CEC have been receiving monthly allowance of 20,000 Ghana cedis. And only 3 people, the chairman, secretary, and treasurer, that is Chairman Lamte.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
And some bebre wo ho ye bedi nkomo ni nyina da. Join me live on Facebook ne fa nkomo ne hyehyɛ so. EpaHoaDaben dwumadie eniem ye mfa yafutusem embre we na wie na yenkaka ye ho sane se ahonidie eye ade a ehia ye nyina da. Ewo se da biara da ya adwene koso se ye actions ene ye inactions bi eka ho bi ema ye environment no eye fi eka ho bi ema ye create disasters ema ye nkasa ye ho ene se insuo eto kese a eya hwese ne kurom nyina ye raba achoki ba bia ye montini su nyina ye polythene bags nko a inframa bo a polythene bags se nam wiemu ani ye di polythene bags oman ye tim ye di rubber ne ye die because emu ne ye didie aduane hyehye ne de agu rubber mu ne ye didi mu meanwhile kwabenani kwakoto aduane a na nkakane no ode ne chense ne kokoto ene ye jai sa ne mani nyina me ba betu ufo na wie se single use plastic mumye hwani antwe ho mfiri ho na ye nyai sane se eyade a ese environment no a create environmental crisis e de amaye makase se uyi galamsey efiri wa the next serious environmental hazard our main ti ho eye plastic single use plastic ne ball ababeye ene ne eye environment no mesro bebre se obehwe na watwe ho e de afiri ho na obeye den na watwe ho e de afiri single use plastic nsem ho ne nyina da ene se obepe alternatives to single use plastic se okoto aduane a bomoden se wode wo chance be kwa akoto aduane no se o to ade bi na wo hia rubber mesre se ubedi utirimu na waka kire maame ne se ye me hia rubber na wasan so ahwa maame ukọ shopping ukọ dwom ukọ di dwa fa wo bag free fie fa kọ edwom na fa kọ di dwa me kra de na no ne ye krampo ni se ye kọ ekura basket ani ya san so kra one newspaper bundle ako ya nji rubber ba kumpo amfam ba fie izan se rubber no o de ba fie a ne aka nyina ne so de besen ku bola mu na adane bola na eye bola nso a enye organic enti no empro wo hu se ne tie no rubber enya dia de chefo mu na ebe pro ne ebetimi adi 50 years ne da so sha asase na se na enko hwe mesro bebre se na asasem wa meken obetie na sopam na watu hu anamo de amame maame a woton ade wodwom mesre se obepe bowl ana chensen a da biara da gobewura ni twemu a ode beto wachewura ni twemu a ode beto mo a mo de maye adwense mo de biribi etwemu bia ekonipa nu mu eyeye nkoa no obeto bi de no ape chensen de aka ho a ne etwemu no pa bi edi nkoa de a no ame de egu chensen mu de ama no adi and eat in dignity yebesre koko hyehye edigu rubber mu yi enye mani padua no sane se rubber yi eye petrochemicals ne de aye se heat anu shit se ne eye no pa koko tie na eba be ka rubber na eyi petrochemicals ne ba aduane ni mu. And there is researcher edda sa nneɛma we nyinaa di entwe nya ho yade ansa na wa huhu evidence ye besre bebre sɛ yentu sa na moyi ɛwɔ ye akwaniasa nyinaa so na yɛhwɛ na yɛnte ye ho emfiri single use plastic no ɛho sɛ okɔ ɛyɛ ɛpona no baabi a Jamestown yi enam anase fishermen no kɔ mo ba ɛyɛ akɔ no kɔhwɛ ade kɔhwɛ wani so ade sɛ fishermen yi kɔ na so mo kɔtwe mo na ati no mo ba ɛyɛ rubber nko a na ɔmo twe. And we've been told say plastic ɛbɛwɔ ocean ni mu ɛyɛ po ni mu by the year 2050 no ɛbɛdɔ ɔso akyen ɛnam ɛwɔ po ni mu. Na Ghana deɛ situation na yɛ kan yɛwɔ mu deda ɛsane sɛ evidence no wɔ hɔ bɔmɔden sɛ ɔbɛhwɛ na watu ho anamɔn ɛde ama me yɛnkɔ tetemire mu na ahaban ana ahaban wo de bɔ dɔkono a ɛyɛ yie sɛ ne da yɛ nimu no sɛ ne yasan tra ama dɔkono na nkasa kra yasan de ahyɛ rɔba mu akyekyere ɛwɔ heat mu ansan ne yasan de ahyɛ take away rɔba mu ɛde ama wo yɛku yɛn ho nkakra na mo mehwɛ biribi ɛyie wotimi de ahaban a yɛde kyekyere wɔ akyɛ etimi de bɔ banku ɛma wɔ busuafoɔ ahaban no preserve banku ɛma banku no mpo hu mfu wote ase slow down fermentation nti banku no kra timi kyɛ a number of days ɛkyɛn sɛ wɔ rɔba mu na wo wie nso a waka banku hyehyeehye de agu rɔba mu no wo wie a wasan so ade akye so no wasan de banku na rɔba no ɛhyɛ rɔba mu na san to nsuo mu ɛde asigya so anoa rɔba no ne banku na abɔ mu adi adan yɛku yɛ ho yɛyɛ ne sɛ obewie we nyinaa no na banku baako a wodie we generative plastic waste ɛyɛ rɔba bola asa rɔba na ɔde kyekyere banku no ɛkɔ bola mu ama ɔkɔto atwene wɔkɔto atwene so nkɔpro ekopie mu ɛwɔ yɛn street so na yɛhwɛ na environment no ɛho ɛnteɛ tie we mame na hyɛ ne nso.
As you complain about single-use plastic blocking waterways or becoming a nuisance in the environment, remember that you and I are the cause. I share with you in this video how we generate plastic waste easily without realizing that we're destroying the planet with single-use plastic. For just 2 balls of kenke and fish, plus its accompaniment, let's see the number of single-use plastic we brought home. Let's check it out. This green plastic bag contains everything that was bought. Then the plastic bag containing the fish. Then comes the pepper. And for some people, okra stew. As you can see, the 2 balls of kenke are each wrapped in single-use plastic as well, in addition to the black plastic bag containing them. That makes it 7 plastic bags for just 2 balls of kenke and fish. Now guess what? For the next 20 to 50 years, these 7 loose single-use plastic will either be stacked in the ground without decomposing or flying about like these, or possibly end up being eaten by domestic animals like dogs, goats, sheep, or cattle because they follow the food aroma left in them and they die eventually.
Yedi sala ya mekoto nantwie ebeku no hwe nantwie ne toilet ni hwe robbers nantwie ne toilet no hwe nantwie no toilet a yi wo ni yem hwe wa shobi.
The impact of single-use plastic goes beyond just environmental pollution. It is actually threatening our very survival. We're shortening our lifespan and creating an environmental crisis for all humanity as we stifle marine life by dropping single-use plastic at the beach. We read Aben.
Sa pepepe no ho asemanyen asempa nso de etia nti na wabomoden ahye no nso de amaye nyina da single-use plastic yade a ɛha environment no nti ya yɛmomoden yendi etirim ne ntwe ho mfiri so yemma yadwene nkoso da biara da na yenye conscious of our actions and inactions ɛpa ho a da ben dwumadie enie. Time check 17 after 3 na enkomo no dɔso ebedi ni nyina galamse enra ne ekote ye ne sɛ Naimos aben best bet in the fight against Galamsey. Omukopie mu ewo ahafohwedie mu. Arehosem ne se omanfo apamu asojafo yi. Enye se omapamu wo mu keke. They were threatened. They were threatened. And it took police for reinforcement. And some pona asoja for yetimi ediomo akọ baby ye safe. And even baby ye safe mpono. Youth charge call, which is the police station. It demanded say cars are 9 months for ababe season. Omo je ehon safoa. Na eni enyan. And asam na ye ka no me pa kire Galamsey asam na ye ka no na no me ka kire se ade achi ade esa nyina no na adansidi amampani ehwehwe ansa na yehunu sa ade na ye ka ho asam no age nsam no na ebi be ka ho. I don't know what psychologically near so ewo ahafohwediem means for the fight against Galamsey. It's a serious incident in the sea, and yakase obi she uniform. Say oye police and a soldier. Na se osheni uniform wa. Se nipa no or represented the state, the power of the state. Onyina ho for government. State nko na government nko.
Happy FM 98.9.
State nko and a government nko. Near was military uniform. Near was police uniform. Near was fire service uniform. Near was prison service, immigration, customs uniform. They represent the state. Enti omono omu jina ho ye adwuma womo hwe party ehwe aban womo de oman ne mra na ye adwuma omasade ne se omo bema oman ne mra aye adwuma. Enti when that power comes under threat, sa state power no, which is seen in the men and women in uniform. So, sa power no ebeye threatened that. As a state called Ghana. I was see a jina na su ye ni jina ye. Whenever the power of the state almost easy and one initiative me fair me there and they say water pumping machines you almost easy abai na dia ma farmers EOT region so find irrigation. I think say a brilliant idea. Sa na expect say excavators na yesizie no so ye de beye bribi ehu behia e dem faso abre o man no. But the point is that near 9 more say ye no ya ye bia so Galamsey ni nyaaye. So ye bebo o mabaso said the Operation Vanguard ni o mo maka nyina ba ye ebe hunu nsu e bi ye chichi nkofo me hunu ne ekọ so na so Galamsey tu antwa 9 months ye bi the same thing ni bia ye bebo o mabaso na ya hwom nkuran se omo die timi stop ade na ye nyina ye ni beje ye mpai bo no. And Aban way is relying and hoping on 9 months as a game changer. And His Excellency the President, not on one occasion, on several occasions, Awakasa or Galamsey, mention Naimos, Aban communicators, the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, government spokesperson. Omo nyina ka galamsey ho asem kire ne aban aya. Naimos is one initiative a omo ebo ne din ntem as ne aban na montuo ni bi a wotuo. Na anu ya civil society for ne president hia omo kan state of emergency ho asem. The president's reference Naimos as one of the options I osusu say aka ye betimi I explore inti ye man a chance ne ehwe bebe e bekwa kowie. Na say if sa initiative it is not an initiative. I mean any new idea wo ho deda. Say if sa approach we any abino puma a wo kura mu ahwe se ebetimi ebie kwan na asakra nsuo nani a na enne ne ye hunu wo hwidie mu ni a na mampani mi busa se ediem pa na ye pa hunu biem ansa ne hunu se galamsey no atra apeto Esutifi North. Na mesro. Na nanom ahemfo a ewo hwidiem. Sabiemu kromafo no womo de na die se womo ye mpanimfo edi oman ekuro nanimu ana. And we'll come to the bit of the MP. Allegedly, I say, wanuna or inciting Mebununo against the state. But Mr. President, and maybe I should even direct this call to the National Security Council. The National Security Council. President Mahama Mietiasia said, state of emergency, experts be adwuma. Na wono oni sa expertise no. Okachire yen se ono mu a wo mo ewo suahunu ewo ban bo adwuma ho. The National Security Council a wono da no etu the fuse undeclared state of emergency or the name America ne bekwa kwaye. Na kopem se wo mo man se futuo no. Osusu se options ahodo a aban no ewo no ye ma ne nya adwuma. Ene mibusa the National Security Council say after ne si wo hwidie mu 98.9 omo susu se galamsey na ye kono still low tempo enya nhuru ye ano nya ehye enum pempenso a wo se state no ebeko hard on illegal miners. Is that how they see it? Besi nene asie ana minim na ye pe hunansa. I'm not sure the sign we are looking for. I'm not sure the telltale signs are yetna se ahwe ehunu se besi ansa ne aka say hey ene amome yema state na ho ode nsane na galamsey yentu so sa once and for all minima de a yehwehwe ye pa ehunu ansa na yani abre. But the sign we saw in Hwidiem she emabunu no the way no mo charge she the audacity, the impunity. I said, I said, mreni o manimu. I said, mreni o manim. And look, idea omudi overpower soldier for numbers. E mebuna e pie ye ready say omo beto ahia soldier for esu. No omo do so pa. Oman Ghana hwebiribi yo. Ama Ghana hwebiribi yo. Mampani John Mahama yen hwebiribi yo. Na minim ade a mo pɛ hu ansa. Penimfo kakasa bi sɛ dua a ɛbɛwɔ w'ani no yɛntwa so yɛtu n'ase. Enti yɛpɛ sɛ dɛn mampani ankasa nwu wɔ galamsey mu ansa ne ani abere ana. No, I don't know. Mampani wotwɛn ama through galamsey wahwere wo nkwa ama Ghana hwere na de pa bi ansa na Ghana fo ani abere sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛni bre galamsey so. What are we waiting to see? What will satisfy our curiosity? Ansa na ne esisie no yebehunu sɛ there are signs enough for the state to come hard on people who are bent on destroying the very life of Oman Nankasa, including their own. We lost 8. We had earlier lost 1. National Security Council, Soldier for bebrete so.
Happy FM 98.9.
And then, kocha do obehunu statue bi si ho in memory of Major Mahama. The last time, soldiers on duty, together with politicians, 8 people, we lost them, all because of galamsey. Weekend ya ekade. Eka kete. Anka soldier for be 7. And be anka by now, me no woka say we anka bo pictures in the social media, they would have been lynched. And if possible, anka they would have been set ablaze. Ewo hwidiem. Because the youth were prepared to go all out. Sa temperature no muse enye hye wo still I am being wo sa kakra na hwidie mu fo kyereye no muse still a enkyini ntimu wo mu pese atwa mu ansa na mahu se nkwan na sei. Nano ekade anke whole kennel. Mimpese me repeat video, and I've told my team, say, I don't want to show that video on social media. Because you see, it sends a certain signal to your neighbors and the international community about their soldier for. It is not as if say they can't act. It is not as if say woman to me any assertive. But we run a democracy in Tia. It will not any good for even the morale of a soldier for us to be showing this video consistently. And then Mibuseo, soldier near ya dene be koso on kokungalam say, with near anka esi hwidiemuno, anani esi hwidiemuno, ebema soldier nibi akukudro. Se galamsey ni charge ba no so a obetimi defending no who defending state na because a whole colonel who was leading the soldiers was chased. His life was threatened. Na omo mudi na chi na ebenya kukudro mampani ye hwe bribi yo. You are the commander-in-chief. We have lost one too many of your men. the men you lead. And nanu ya ekade, you would have lost, or probably ubenya soja fu prepra as commander-in-chief. But I ask those who advise the president on security matters, are you still saying that it is not hot enough? Yenyendu baby are red and never saw. Inti yenchema another 9 months, and Friday is going to embolden other mining communities. And let me tell you, there are mining communities are only a stubborn chain. On tonto krom for no, amansie for no, only a stubborn. There are mining communities are near Widium for ye and Komatra, and 9 months is going to continue to work. Ye chain amaya kwa hunu. Say you lose soldier form you nu, you lose soldier form yensa, and now soldier form you nu be prakasie, and san ye hunu say galana ye kan one semono, man penny a chemu red alert. And you see, if we say assembly by anko for ebo emrashebe dwani owo hodin na ono eno kofa mabunu ne baaye show mukutupa ehono me twen kakra ne mahwe aban official investigations e be piemu every police for ho aba. Names have been mentioned. Politicians are allegedly or yet involved. Yaboni Ding.
98.9.
IGP said CID headquarters in taking over investigations. Mampani, with what happened to the soldiers, Mesro Pa said take personal interest in the outcome of the CID investigations. Yempe political influence biya. Eyewitnesses say wo honi omo bom rehye bedwani ni din etiase. Yenua Erastus oye nsem troni a wo ka asem no ebo ni din no wan ka ne hunu yempese ye beti akire ena 3 months 4 months ye say yes da so hwehwe asem a video da so a ye nyina ye de ani hunu bie asem a omo di hu adanse ewo hwa ye frɛ wo mo toto wo mo ano a asem no ba edamienu miensa ntam ye betimi aka wi na ete ho 6 months 8 months na ye say ye twa investigations like we have seen. Yet ye baby number catcher said Joseph Yami, national organizer of NDC. Yoko ne ho investigation efa galamsey nsemo. Yet ye baby number catcher said deputy national vice man NDC abanga Yoko for ne ho hwehwemu fa galamsey ho. It is almost 3 months ni. Say ye pese ye hwe ehunu so obi ye galamsey a. Mpamchojisi akọ mass akọ space akọ aba ansa na yetimi establish se eyampa na enyampa na yempesa asebuni bi wo hwedi asebuni mu because we would have lost those soldiers. And a kwanya mampani police for any in terms of a binary reaction to sasem way se ankoye ahokeka eso ni magana fo hunu se ye fa asem serious amampani ebeba beka reasons ntia o goodwill ne so tin ho ebeba beka ho ebeba beka ho yempese fancheme Ebekwa kwa ese ene MP omu no oye NDC ni NDC for involved into asem no ye no wetere saa sam na asem no basa ye mpene saa soja for na mosoma awomo no ewo families ye boba kwani ewo hwidie mu anka nani no anka bo permanently.
Happy FM 98.9.
Se obi de sekan wo soja for bi ankode awona wie Mampani, way opportunity. Say, mo best signal to galamsey for ne say mo so wo mo so. Because na me nim no krede ne ye hunu nyina ye so. E oba tan a wo bo ne ba. Oto aba na no asan atwe. Nti aba ne pem akwala ne kakra bi no no so atie ya oboa. Ne ma me so oyi ne ye mo abo na. Kasuna wosuno krankobe su asene sa oba tan ebabo ene de ye galamsey fo no mesre mampani we a low hanging fruit asa wutimi etia it will mean a lot for your image, the image of your government
98.9.
and your own integrity efa galamsey ho. And IGP osi CID for nye hwehwemu. The video is there. There are faces. We expect say individuals ni bia na ben soldier for na wo mu lead ade ne threaten soldier for no mu be identify wo mo ne ade o mu nyina akogina mranim. We need to set examples. Lawlessness ni impunity no abroso. And I'm happy. Say opening Daniel Domelevu ekwa kan radio station bi so Kumasi so ne mampani won wakasa. Na mo kasa mu no o ka kire wo say corruption. Se wentimi anye bribi kese amfa ho amagana fo hu se watu anamo agana fo be di no ho yaw pa. Papa no ka kire se mampani ka kire no mampani ankasa tenase asese hu se ono as John Dramani Mahama, the last of the Johns under the Fourth Republic, nanado ne kobreki se odi Ghana fo hwammo awa mamuo ho a onimpefe se ku besi nyame nam kan National Security for Mr. asem de dam from menya harempo na nipa ne kan wo se onim se odi Ghana fo hwammo wa mamuo ho a the next action and now reaction ebe ye ku. No san ka che ni se onim se womo amampani dada womo ti ase nyina sa soja fo betu aban bi gu because omanfo ensesi form of governance ho a onim se all surviving ex-president will not survive some military government no. Mampani wunim ni say so wunim ni say ena yalusu Major Mahama yalusu flight lieutenants any technical crew from the Air Force ena enne ye kan ye di hu nkomoi soldiers ayasoma wo mo so mo nkobo oman no ho ban no mo ma emranya adwuma were nearly lynched. Na se we nyina sisi wie na yentimi entu galamsey na se. Na omanfo da so charge at the military, creating the impression that the military is weak. Yakoto ababu nyina mu hunu ye. How our soldiers restrained themselves in the face of aggression. In fact, ebinumu kra we saw people party for omo ni soldier for haggle emna omu kra tuo Omo overreact. Mampani, we have the opportunity to save near one no. A senior penintia konyasu obehunu no de akwadesia konkon gina brosan so a wo hunu. Mampani wo hunu biribi daache. Mema nenye kasa. We need to restore confidence in governance. Ghana for I was saying yenye gidie wo politicians mu. Oman ne wo problem wa I was saying yenye gidie say ye won akandifo mpanimfo bi a wo mo eye committed to solving the problem. Anya sa dia mampani. Ebe wie ni eto, it is finished. Ni nyina la so. It is finished. Ni usuro nyina no abam. Ni usuro se ku no. Mampani ebedu bribi ahwe akofi kenata anwumu beto o. Ma yesuro nyina la abam. We have the opportunity today to signal to the military. So we can do it. Ye betimi save situation, no. We can save the country. Leave it in the hands of politicians. Now politicians betimi aye o man no, asave o man na ma discipline abo o man mu. Say yes signal wo mo say yentimi ma discipline ma man mu, ema obi anini lemu, ema mranya adwuma, mampani ebedu biribi betonwum no. Ne wusuro nyina la bemo. Ebedu biribi. The men within, the men in uniform, womu susu se, omo ye more disciplined, omo better orientation, ne ekoso o mani mu na ye omo time. Politicians disappoint you o mino, obi a ye ne wo pe, galamse enti, politics enti menko galamse, party for ye galamse, MP for fight police ni soldier for, ne bedu bribi, na mampani ejin sem no obi ati o manim no obi aye ne wo pa. Some men in uniform who think that they are superhumans and better will take up the gun and o prediction ya wo ka kire Daniel Domelevo ebebem. We have the opportunity today to save it. Fahidie mu asemui enye a classical example to send a strong signal. Ma yenhunu ni akopie mu ewo Joseph Yami ni abanga asemuni mu. And sese IGP sa case na wo CCID for hwe mu hwidie mu asem no yempesa asem we bedi 1 month. Because yepesi hu se MP no na hye nkofo no kutu pa ma sese take 1 month ansa na ehunu sa de we. Me de no be konkon ho.
EpaHoaDaben enti kabi.
Media no be konkon ho. Na ma membo TDC fu abaso. Mebo TDC fu abaso. Se munim TDC. TDC Tema Development Corporation. Omusi adan ema oman. TDC Osajefu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ne kofare bae. Omo ena esi Tema town nankasa. E planet Tema town no. Ne Tema. It is one of the well-planned cities ewo Ghana ha. Proper layout ni bibia. Na mehu ade bi. Ade na mehu no etwetwe maso kakra.
Happy FM 98.9.
It is being reported, say, TDC to begin major housing development in Ho. Medical bo TDC for abaso. Ne omaya otema yehunu. Ne ombetimi ayensu yehunu. Na me amene wo kasei. Me papa ya ngunani. Me free avenopame. Na ade ekomi fie a anka ha me kra. I was saying me kra na me praise na me hwema esie. Nemom oman no so chen baby aye free. ɔman ni nyinaa yɛ yie a ɔman ni mu nyinaa yɛ yie ma yɛ nyinaa ni swadi hunu o na a part of one nationwide expansion project omo deliver public housing di ama Ghana for na womo ba be hyase every ho. TDC was established in 1952. From 1952 abay asase a TDC manage over the years close to 65,000 square miles. Inti so betimi see large modern estate communities intimi doubt omo. But me how kakra
Happy FM 98.9.
any baby almost share free. E di kan kire me angunani adepa komi krom eye anka misusu se yeba be see affordable large estate communities anka yebehwe baby a problem na no ye kese pa baby a housing a big issue. I know say there are housing problems for who, but relatively if you compare housing challenges to housing challenges Greater Accra ana Enkranya ana Kumasi I'm sure say one would outweigh the other. Edi anka mesere enyu ni hu biemu a great initiative. But can we address the issue where it matters most?
Happy FM 98.9.
And if you know me, nobody go ball. Yen chire kama ni enko yanim. Kamisusu se yebetimi ahwe a yen hwe baby a asem na no ohye nanka yenye saade yin hyase famfiri ho ebia na mpanimfo badwene ho na omo atusa na mo no ebesre se adan ya TDC force omo ba besisie yenkowie na ya adan egu ho a yenya nipa nkotene mu o ebesre se yenko spend sika enye such a huge investment na enkowie akiri no nkofo ete ho enye sika ntimi renti bie ntimi ntobie anampo womo enje dan ni bi na dan ni begu ho enso obi enso ntimi mfin kran esane na adwuma nti so okwa rented nan wo ho yebesre se yehwe ni yie na investment we anko waste yehwe ni yie ni ankosi estate kakrakai wo baabi a ebewi ache ni enya atofo na yenya nkrofo ema omo occupy na eka bebe achiri ede be konkon ha na media si ha me ne Bismark Brown
baby onim say first na ye binumu ye shedan pe politics ye say politics for no manyo made ntomunye ba na mumu ebinumu so nti enyina ye ni agi say ye bebo ama oman na akoso na ebo 1 o'clock pe na wa ye lawyer ama oman na lawyer for enyina pon akofia koda nyamishra.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service. We are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School wall. Call 054-383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income. And for business owners, we say, think funding before projects.
Number one everywhere you go. Big goal for the friends and the family. Big goal, big refreshing moment. Big goal for the kids and the adults. Big goal, boys and girls with a drink up. Big goal, everywhere the party day. Big goal, we go mash up the place with the big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big O, big refreshing moments.
Big O drink, big refreshing moment.
Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service, we are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School wall. Call 054-383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income. And for business owners, we say, think funding before projects.
Ghana and Sasso. Say a Bempo Mrantiane Mabawa. Omwadam went is Roku and Good Munuabaso. I had the 2025 Swag Award. Anika Sabrese. Afi, awards need 50 years. I don't hear the Golden Jubilee edition of the Swag Award. Paso Accra International Conference Center. Saturday, November 15, 2025. Time, 6 p.m. Assembly Daso. A call for change in national orientation and investment in sports. Special guest of honor, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana. And a guest of honor, Mr. Julius Debra, Honorable Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana. Also in attendance, Mr. Gianni Mello, President, Association of International Sports Press, AIPS, performing live. Afro and dancehall star, Stone Boy. Say a Swag Award, Saturday, 15th November 2025, Accra International Conference Center. The longest running awards event in Ghana. The 50th Swag Awards. GCB Bank, Gold Board, Tobinco, Stanbic Bank, Ghana Free Zones Authority, National Petroleum Authority, Omnipsic Bank, Phoenix Insurance, etc., etc. The 50th Swag Awards. Another time to celebrate and honor the best to inspire the rest.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
If your wife was not appointed, you yourself was appointed. He did so. For the first time, regional secretaries and few chairmen assumed the responsibility of regional ministers. For the first time in the history of our country, if you go to the regions, About 88 to 99 executives of every region have been appointed into government. And if you go to the constituencies, about 8 or 10 executives of every single constituency have been appointed into some office of government at some level. Today, as we speak, 20,000 cities go to the constituency every month to service the party. And it comes straight from the president.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
.9 FM EpaHoaDaben dwumadie eni. Welcome back. Na me kan for the amount say enchena me the Facebook messages in bro. But ense bi koso ewo Eastern region. We're told say ase mentime ho ase basabasa bi koso ehemfa potinesie na yasembe pa na ekoso ewo epoema ntemo. Isaac was saying eto amane no e de ama Happy FM from the Eastern region. I got him in car memoir na ehe na wo Eastern region ase asembe na esie.
Menua meto won kapa sadre mi no kase no mewo eye kwa wet enkoko honom na nano pay nyina ye bo anan ye de eni ekire
enkoko krom koko ankasa na ase krotu abi
eye enkoko kromu ankasa enkoko krom
boyemu e
seba ne nyina ne se eye enura kwasie ye nyina ne mi se kwasie da de nya du na kire se kristo po ya sori dan ma no bibiara di nani ekire na ye wa sori dan ma na enya na ntie se eye enkoko kromu afei mente me ho ase bi asori ama kro no aye menyamenya kakra ye bo anan koko dru eye bedru nkoko kro mu a na kire ne udru nkoko a ba bi honom a enkan no na honom ya fre honom bobo shanti bra ye tu aba ma
menim bobo shanti
mo bobo shanti ye tu aba ma mampeni eyi mansin krachi peni foforo eye honorable Tamimu oba bedre no hu ti da bi bobo shanti de agent na hafa na anhwe yi a daachi bi no ebefi bobo shanti honom aba no ye so anu a nya de yi enu nti honorable Tamimu ebo modern ni music ni chiaye emma bobo shanti ni wodwire ni nyina eguye enu nti no ba bedru nkoko a ye kan bobo shanti say bobo shanti ni honom bi nanso no
na Isaac before beto aso no ye nkyira manfo bobo shanti no ne koso wo ho ne ni nti a MC ba yo pesu obubuo ghetto anase den sport
bobo shanti ghetto kakraka pa won koko a chese wo pe bibi biara ye nom man yeye wo man ko nipa widie man widie no hunhun fofo ba be ka ho a obenya bobo shanti honomo na chese eba no haban wi meka ntramo yi kokin ene nema na bobo shanti ko honomo a ye common na o hwe se de mrantie ene mmabawa na omo atu ogu bobo shanti a se duro numre kampo de honomo se ewe mu nye gansa ntumi emfa honomo ebi se wo fa honomo a se de manfo akọ hae no wo ni hae sa ye be sopreso ama wa ye kete nti no na chese criminality no kosoro bobo shanti no na nam so a ma honorable Tamimu ehunu se da bi wa mantu om nan enti fom a bobo shanti ne de beba no anhwe yi a o my God na yentumi enso ana nti one research no ekoduzo bobo shanti no enyina na so no gangsters na mo operate bobo shanti no so no mo exist ewo ye nkoko ekuru no enu nti no se ya tena ye bobo shanti waduna yen gangster ekuru ne de egushia ye very very active enu ano tia ye nya ne se abranche ba ko pa oba be du eye nkoko ko mu hasen a oye kwawu chatawale chese otoni monso edin a dodo na de frɛ no eye pada Gaza a mi so mu wo entertainment circle no mu no omu ati pada Gaza enka omu bo na nyom kakra radio stations wo eye kwawu ene ne ntrada so ndie dodo no etumi bo pada Gaza enyom ntia yenya ne se pada Gaza yi one abranche ba ko a edin a ye different no eye kwashiga na chese we wo one gang na kwashiga no so wo another gang na mi se me ntimi ho ase wo gang ni ni entem ɛno nti no ɔma kyerɛ mu sɛ baabi biara Fada Gaza no gang ɛwɔ no ɛnse sɛ Kwasiga no so gang no etumi ɛbɛfa hɔ no mo ɛno na nkyerɛmu ɛmɛnya nteɛ sɛ Kwasiga no gang ɛba bɛfa baabi na Fada Gaza yi gang sɛsi ɛwɔ ɛna mentim hwantɔkwa ɛsɔre yɛ n'anum na ɔmo wɔ hɔ no man aso sɛ sɛ Fada Gaza ɛtwe sekan ɛna neɛ Kwasiga n'ani ɛsurudu no ati no sign the second war ne nipadua ne baabi a kyerɛ sɛ ɛma opra yie paa ɛno ɛna Kwasiga hu sɛ baabi sɛ wanhwɛ yie Fada Gaza bɛma no atoa nanan mu sɛ ɛno nti ɔno nso ɛbɔ fitiri no ɛna ne nsa ka sekan a menua wokɔkɔhwɛ sɛ deɛ otu nsono paa gu hɔ nom a ahwɛ no ntwinam korampo nyade a ɔbɛwibi mu ɔde sekan no tuatua yɛ Fada Gaza yi ɛma no nsono nyinaa etutu gu hɔ nom a ɛnɛ de yi a meka sɛ adɔkotafoɔ ba yɛ Fada Gaza so so wɔhwɛ na kyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ bibi biara a ɛnyɛ adeɛ bɛyɛ yie na kyerɛ sɛ watoa nananom ɛwɔ nseɛ do ne sa na numu na yɛ Kwasiga wɔ man so de no kɔɔ ɛyɛ nkɔkɔ Holy Family Hospital ɛsɛ wɔ kɔ man ayɛrehwɛ na Fada Gaza ɛgang ti nso enya ne nteɛ ne hospital hɔ no nya tempetua wɔbɔ wura hɔ no mu yɛ sɛ wonyi ɛyɛ Kwasiga no ɛma wɔm na ne ɔno nso no ɔmo finish no koraa ɛwɔ ɛyɛ nkɔkɔ mɔnten so ɛno ɛna hospital mpanimfoɔ no ɛfrɛ apolisifoɔ a nkyɛm so apolisifoɔ ba bɛdi ɛyɛ hospital hɔ nom ɛma wotumi protecting nurses ɛna yarefoɔ a ɛwɔ hospital hɔ nom a wɔma ntumi na ne gye sɛm a ɛwɔ mu sɛ bere a wɔn ani ba wɔn ho so no na apolisifoɔ no apɛ kwasikwan bi so afa so ama onipa a ɛyɛ Kwasiga na ɔda hɔ nom no wɔtabiri ne firi hɔ nom ɛde n'aba abɛdi mu ɛwɔ nkan ɛyɛ apolisifoɔ ayaresabea ɛhɔ nom na seesei ɔgye na yarehwɛ ɛsiane sɛ mpanimfoɔ no yɛndi nkɔmmɔ no saa na wɔn de ato yɛn anim na no na mɛka sɛ Gaza nkurɔfoɔ sɛ ɔmo nte ɔmo asɛ no nti no Kwasiga no busuafoɔ ɛne gangs a ɔmo follow Kwasiga no ɔmo asan atu ɔmo so saa ɛnɛ da nɔpɛ yi yɛ nkra biom a yɛn nsa aka ne sɛ aberanteɛ bi a ɔno nso ɛfrɛ no Gaiman nso no wɔkɔ de sekan a ne nnua nkontim akɔ birim no ɔno nso asan atoa nananom ɛwɔ nseɛ do ɛno nti no apolisifoɔ ɛwɔ Eastern North Regional Command a ɔmo headquarters ne wɔn price na atuo mu ɔmo ho agu mu a ɔmo ɛhwɛ sɛ investigation ebetumi akɔ so na gangs no sɛ adɔmfoɔ bɛdum wɔn a wotumi eyi wɔn a wotumi akyekyere wɔn asa kyinaa no polisifoɔ ntumi ma yaso nteɛ sɛ wakye nipa baako anaasɛ mmienu nanso no wɔn nsɛm a wɔka no sɛ ɛyɛ fresh ɛno nti investigation egu so ɛkɔ so ama nipa no bi nso wɔn a wɔhwehwɛ wɔn ɛno nti na yɛnya abotrɛ ɛbere papa mu wɔn yɛba abɛdi nkɔmmɔ na nea ɛwɔ mu biara no polisifoɔ nso etumi adrɛs nti me nea sɛ pa obi sɛ ayɛ nkɔkɔ nnura ɛbɛpem nnɛ nipa mmienu ɛna atoa nananom ɛwɔ nseɛ dɛ ɔbaako ɛyɛ ɔmuntuni edin a ɛde fɛn no Fada Gaza ama ɔbaako deɛ Kwasiga nea ɛyɛ kyɛn ne si n'ani deɛ anhwɛ yi a ɛnsan nyɛ ne deɛ abiem wɔde sekan nso asan awowɔ ne paa yie a yɛde no aba bɛpie mu ɛwɔ nsan
asɛm yi deɛ na ɛsɛ two gangs ɛna ɔmɔde abɔ ani na me ne wo ka sɛ menim deɛ ɛde tension aba Brono no so ana Brono potin bɛn ɛyɛ ayi hɔ na ayi
nkɔkɔ opportunity hɔ no mo na ɔmo opportunity ɛwɔ opportunity nkɔkɔ kuro no ne kuma mu ankasa
Fada Gaza no Rasta man ana
ɔyɛ rasta wo trumpet yi bi ɛna meka sɛ yɛ fɔwɔ sɛ yɛn shatawale no ɛnyɛ agorɔ egyina stage so na sɛ perform
na no a radio presenter
no juma wode emma yen se oyɛ ne yɛ adwom to minim se wotumi awura radio mu adwuma ayɛ pɛgye fe bia na busua nanso na busua krampo ebesi nne no wonya na busua ni bia na busua din bia no mo yɛ available as say obi no mo first opportunity ɛkyɛ sɛ ne yɛ abusua san sɛ ɔmo susu sɛ Kwasiga no nkorɔfo no nso no ɛsan per retaliation
Fada Gaza no tebe opportunity o me boa
sa pepepe
na our sport opportunity nkyɛn ho ba bia na
ɛnyɛ sport nanso ɔmo kyerɛ ma yɛ base ɔmo ayɛ no base nti no gangs wesi no mo base ni ɛhɔ no mo na wokɔ ne wokutumi wopɛ nneɛma no bia ɛnyɛ known sport yeah it can say on se bobo shanti na ye sport
yeah
na obi biara ekọ ho no mo ekọkọpẹ ebinom na ne ubetumi dia ye no so wotumi apedi e dia na say no mo nyane sport game aye base enti onye staff ana member untumi nko base ho no mo ukọ no ko obi enimo e wo ho no mo ti wan kase mo no krampo untumi enko enka na ye sport ndi e na wunni mu dia utumi ko no obi akọpẹ panta bi anom na say the nye sport bi ye need to be a friend sport say na ye base.
Interesting. Now, police have watched you so far.
No, and I put before war Eastern North Regional Command. My opinion of that, and not this UPS Asante. In opinion, my assumption say, investigation is so cost information due on my water munya. Na omuntumi emfa bibia entue nim sesei enti na bra no nipa ni bi ompa mo bibia abo anu a omfa bibiara ehintae na nso no omuntumi nkyerese ya chi nipa baako anasi na empo ni sesei no se arrest bi krampo koso na se wode no to police station a ma remfi yade a yehu hospital krampo nkoko Roman hospital ni nipa be 50 ekoko bo ho dompem ti wo kwako yi nipa na kwako no enti ni sapoti ko no tuhu se so what crampo na so tumi di cheni onipa no police station bi a ewo kwa employment so anhwe ya apoti for do ahe na ewo ho na gangsters yi su tan be storm ho no anhwe na no so anfa sempaba ntom te nya botre atwenye mu ebra no se arrest bi ekoso na se omo de bi ba be gina emra no a ombe bi fi media no ama ye nso no ya ma ye tie ko nso atwati
na besi ne no tension kakra obro no so.
Oh, say the no tension there. Bibiara aye calm. I want koko bibiara ko na nyuma so. Eye enura kwasie no any bebe si ena no pa na koko kuro mu no. Na kan se tension. E won pa san say o hwe rasta free ni moto ai wo kita empo no koko Roman hospital on my. E be so na kampo no. Roman hospital wo ko ho no mo na wa ye mpese deadlock. And I say yeah allow e ma Roman hospital no inside the crampo beam. And ebesi sabre ya me no ekase no
na chese funeral no posi for ebifi up security or Roman hospital
sa pepe ya dia omotumi ebifi up security ho no mo a omo hwese oyo obi a ya rasta nti omo hwe wanim na sebe ne ya nunumi watumi enom kakra woni so kakra won ya allow e ma won ko ho no mo
o ya rekura ya ma kwai
but also
we are cry ma kwai
no maybe we are the na bia omo ba ba show abonten no ma hu say no mo some very very conscious rasta for no
anyway yo e beda se ne sama ne boya wodi abeba fuani etofom na etieti mu ye mame but ko back to Opportunity International ho no na ko busam ye mame I'm not sure if onipa na mo describe no ni minimu na there was once upon a time a radio presenter now was also told him alongside ana or a rastaman nti I don't know say ono na enewa ba bedane Fada Gaza minim de but I didn't know him as such ti betima hwemu ye kakra ho no mama ya ne ahwe ne tuamu pa na Fada Gaza na yede na ba police hospital no manya ne ho ntie bi etesen wawu ana wote ase
Kwashigano na yedina ba
Kwashigano okay
ono na yedina ba police hospital ono de amu chiemu a oja yarehwe adoctor po ejina no so a oja yarehwe na se sisi sana se sabre yewo mu de nipa mienu na atoa ense do a gaman sana din adodo na edefre no ene eye Fada Gaza a ye kana se
Fada Gaza no mo esunsuan ne ye mama ne nsunu nyina pie no yo oza me na osene fancy ha samane ebobia mfiri Eastern biemu ene nkokọ a na yada wase ene nkokọ ma nyina
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe
EpaHoaDaben dwumadie enie mamemfa wonko e-productions asoye na menkamfo mawo se ene no wo event bi a wo ba beye na uhia video production a brana yenso wasene ne yemboa wo ema bibia enko enkan e-productions ama the first in fact ema first class production obi antimi nye bi emfa ma nte wedding eyie a party be birthday party. Send a media beba Wednesday. My birthday party. I was say E-Productions. They be trap video ye be mame. And unti omo baba be here. Na fe nso bi a or company be or the product for be babontene. You need a production company a obetwa biribia no package di ama o se de be ya betimi so de aye won yema beto social media platforms ahodo so ye be editing kama E-Productions so be ye ni nyina ede ama e bia na radio jingle voice over bi na pesa wo ye de ton ade E-Productions sebra ye be ye ni nyina ama bi ne wanya talent otonyom e mamanfo eboje wo so ntino watworo nyom ba ko mienu bi wo so twa music video E-Productions sebra ye be design a nice concept amount ebe shoot your lyrics ene or target audience near twa video papa bi ede amawo program bia wo ye bia ebi kra na live stream ena wo ye bia sorry wo ye live stream opese social media no bia nya bi E-Productions say ye was state of the art equipment ye betimi ede aye ni nyina de amawo ede betimi aye ni nyina ede amawo ntibra na wone yen embo indi kasubo mu na yehwema odwumadie bia wo ye NGO wo pese ye documentary brana documentary no yamwa from scripting up to execution yenye bribia emfa ema E-Productions wo Happy FM building ye mu e wa asylum down ha obefrey no 024 275 5323 and 0302 254 858. Ubetimi assendi E-Productions an email or eproductions@gmaworld.com. E-Productions, capture the moment, live the moment. I mean, come for Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Emma, afibia jumedi ayedie. Afibia no yeka adofo bomu awade kwanso ewo boade nyankopon animo. Na yatena se hunu se ohianti anasika se menka no hia ahokyere ohia de obia nya hia ni ya ahokyere na ye ba ne saa abrabo mamane amane mistakes kakra ye nti e bia ya ne mabetutu yen na ye ho akyere yen a enye ohia ahokyere nti ne ya na bi ne mo de adane mpana twen awade ena wakofo obi ba betena ne so ena eja assistant so ni ba bia okọ ene so fi be me ho akotena ne so a na che se okọ rent dan ne nkran dan so ya asem kase nti wanya be me one ne ti one na wo baako baba mu die e be manage ni saa one na wo mienu no motete ho saa bo hu na miensa na nkokora baba mu na owo nyina mpo abamu na che se ya nye wawade papa bia ye se bra na Happy FM yemfa wedding no ho kanyina emma from a luxury hotel amobeko honeymoon to mo beautiful wedding atade amobehye wedding reception aduane nsa ni nyina ya fa decoration ebe ni nyina ye ka convoy ka ede mobekudi akwaniaba ya fa sa aka ni nyina videography E-Productions ye ebetwamfoni no asanso afa eho ka mo makeup ya fa ni nyina to 1,000 Ghana cedis be pick form no pay no commitment to this pact ni enye ni aka nyina emfa emmawo ma menkwa homa no so na menkodi nkomo bi mra na mekoba na maba wo ho na so kakra wo so wono de asoso Naimos any aban initiative or they fight galamsey na ye nyina ye tenisi ye e wo hwedie mu e wo ahafo mantemu koba se Naimos pani a wo da nimu kana mu a wodi animu came an threat including the officers and no one omonam a police for the reinforcement by the soldier fu ko ba bi anka omo ho betimi ato omo kakra enso irate youth he said that omo eto aho emo mu demande ka asafo ane ade ne mo sizio mu fama wo mo ne koba ye ne se asojafu edwane ye they were whisked away menka so mu dwane ye they were whisked away na wo mo konimpo zongo chief ka wo de ma se emfa asojafu nko emrantie attack papa ye ho windshields nyina da Paul Boateng security expert na owo Africa Center for Security Analysis menkɔ no ho na me kwaje na dwenkyere ne reaction to sasemi a yenya eho ntie Paul what me nka Happy FM so ne awie ye mo ha do ase na boko de
oba de adawo ya boko
ye do oba de nyankropon ase Many de galamsey ho nkomo bebre.
98.9.
You be declare state of emergency and I declare the ho nkomo. Baby I be dunie ene abino trump card to fighting against galamsey eya Naimos was nearly lynched ewo ahafo. O react saying
I'm say when you walk on you do nkomo bebre ma me can say near be solve problem ni say ye be yemra near the forest reserves no ne water bodies ni na be Ghana Armed Forces for now automatic full control sani abaya ebewu say ampa omodia army for dia enti na ba ne say won be security zone enti na ba ne say dia obi asuru so obekọ na emu ye ne se ye frefre kobo ni asan ye selected areas amu zone no baby amu fins wo mo ye mu be ko no mo no ma ba baby a
Happy FM.
Sablo mu ni no ma san be hyase enti si ye mra e pesi etu ade na so a me kan niam mi me sa ban ni nya o ye friend political well no na wonyi ne hu emfiri mu no amfa ni nyina nhye asraafo ne nsa na ansa na betimi anya o papa ye sa ade na wo se ye mra ne ka se ba bia ye galamsey na ye forest no won na e be se nsuo ni nyina na ye Ghana Armed Forces bia na forces no de show on say we are ọmọ nkwan a ọbẹfa so a ọbẹko saa ọkọ na ne ye die ai te sakwasi kọ no gina nkwantia enye nne na meka maka ka na sa organization ya ọmati eye die but enu so ọmọ be ye mra ne die ade no ahye Ghana Armed Forces asẹ mo nkwan na mo hwe so na mo nge me die me stand no ehwa na mo so gina
near Emrantie ye in the face of men in uniform no indicated yen.
Happy FM.
98.9. Political will now almost what a phobia. Almost things one to me and almost as a friend as far as to me. And until my almost slow. So almost knew be out with dinner watch here. No quality say, come to me and your so I prepare anything.
Niesi ye betimi affect a soldier for a woman e fight galamsey wono resolve any akukudura a woman ewo e masanto kwai.
Oh yes. So ya so that form. Enye me be please ba woman timi me kan abonti. Ya so that form pa.
Ensembe sa na motie.
Oh, niesi, that we be am come say politicians shall here. Ana niema na ekoso. Ana nya first time so a political figure bi akohia won say won try say o kasa kire won.
FM 98.9.
Enti no eba ne sa wo madwuma no aye den. O enhye won kuran. Enhye won kuran. Enti no politicians ni nyi won ensan free no. So won pese o man no system ne ya sa asem any o man ni daach me ye dia. O mu nyi won free. Nya sa dia ne ekọ no. Ebedu ba bi Ghana fo nyina beka se enough is enough.
Wema enough is enough asema kan twamadwen si na non komodi a Daniel Domelovo ne a colleague journalist of mine nya ye e wo Israel FM Kumase Daniel Domelovo e ka che ne se one mampani di nkomo fa governance ho na ne mampani kan ne se ono Jomahama se odiga na hwamo wo amamu ho a onimpefe se ku ene the next thing na ebesi na omo ye ex-presidents a omo ti ase will not survive that coup. Uhuni sa
o see edi kan Canada ye report bi by ebi a BBD onya bi kan na ye sa report in 2021 akrepefe sabra na about 35% of for interview students non support coup d'etat. Okay, I say if it's 2019 one, now me predict say ya nye careful by the end of 2030 most of the West African countries will go back to military.
Yeah.
I know now for food, in terms maybe I'm sorry, I'm not coming in. Yeah, if you my, down to say, no calling saying I'm in the air. I need to be, so no. I say, America for no, I saw her when you are hunting. And she said, BBC, you move in any mama. If it's a nearby, my cool details, and then I'm young. Swati, I said. Or cool band the same. And now, so what cool band the big deal we are saying, standing a galamsey began a woman. You know, galamsey, I would do a my Ghana. So Ghana contact any Burkina, Togo, and Cote d'Ivoire for Francois. How short is I being no? And no, then Burkina galamsey for the mind. Be a movie. Sir, if you are saying, or maybe over Kosoa, a wasas.
Yeah.
Say, Yassasing in any years. Near Magana, Gidin catch you, we are singing I cocoa. And a cocoa no coffee. A bedroom baby, we ask your moon to your cocoa. Nagana, a coya neighbor. Say, Okasa Oko Dofu. Nancy, me come crew me, Sansi, dangerous Sansia. You know, Monsieur Cremisu. Me must say, I'm a papa di jamming in our motun galamsey or blaming emotion.
Kafra.
Maybe I Susa near Kuchabo did and the winter minko. And no bitty dunqua is Sansi or Todiani. Ain't you on my ben? I return. Ain't your bedroom baby no? Yana for no, so Musoka. Sir, MPP engineer, NDC engineer, dear. As far for no be sooner from. And yes, secret. Ain't the President Mama way away? Because we need intelligence, no, I can be accurate. And young one. So that's all not the actually be says, the Anya news. Because Yanni is friend. So what shall lawlessness, a Kosovo Ghana? To be a moon here. Obia ye boni na mo hwe last week the mo hwe ni sister ke ho no accident yes na mlantie na de o emlation nsem no mo ye ni o mo pe hwe ye bodasi na manfo tututu ebubo ayi o mo bo man no ho ban ebubo ntuo amanfo kuratuo obi o ho kuratuo obusan so ye sika wo he ne kototuo hwan ne totuo ne ma no denti na nipa ni totuo no ma no ko galamsey site ana ya mu hu bi hwetu ekutakuta nkofo enti o man be na ye kyekere ni sa
Paul edo wase wie no mre ene wadwen kyerɛ wɔ saa asɛm ho nyame nhyira wo yɛde besi ha
EpaHoaDaben nti sinupi na nokorɛ ɛyɛ baako pɛ.
It's your birthday today. Mame and wish George Kenneth Aseda Afo Jr. a happy birthday. We free ne papa ho, the General Secretary of Ghana Freedom Party, George Afo. And George Ba Eddie na woda. Nidinia me dese George Kenneth Aseda Afo Jr. Champ, happy birthday to you. Enjoy your day, And I know, sir, you grow to be a very important and relevant person to your country. May God bless you. Onyame nhyira na omo ho ban emfiri enibone ho kwada de omudi oma woda nhyire nsem ya ye kan ebi ne mpaibo aye bono no se enibone omo a omo hu kwada da ache no mo se wo mo no ye bo mpaye se obo ade ebebo wo mo anifrae ewo oho ne mfoni ne da ho no ene da Facebook no. That's right. George Bano no. George Kenneth Aseda Afo Jr. And the pose in studio wow. That's tramity. Where career day picture pose when you come, you know. We a rich boy pose. That's right. It means to be rich. And then so I am a managing director birthday. I me patch Dr. Timothy Kakari. And ne wawoda. This week, there are a number of us I did a birthday. And to my boss said the Wednesday means me di month we soon and not gonna do subedio. Okay. So it's a big month. It's a big month. My boss another birthday. Happy birthday to Dr. Timothy Kakari. Infoni ne dahono. Young man, managing director, Global Media Alliance Broadcasting Company. Onuni, very young man, very affable. We are smart, very intelligent, and a great leader, leading all of us here at GMABC. Boss Tim, son your friend Waha, happy birthday. You share the same birthday with George Ebano, and that means George, special, Nibani special. How's it make more come with me, ah? What's the name of me? Mrs. T, you and the birthday, I know, okay. So, Boss Tim, happy birthday to you. We made it for an enemy, sure, say, and Monday, MPA. Okay, if you had a coming himself, we made for a better cow. Happy birthday to you. What's your Roman father birthday? Roman father, GFP 4 flag bearer, or a lifetime flag bearer. There be a flag bearer. All right. Abidjan say maybe I'm change pretty shortly. But I remember Hona Kakra Edi in Komo Edi so far, and also Febi Tumu. 10 minutes of calls. I'm coming straight to you. 055 156 3916 055 565 7278. Hello, good evening.
98.9.
Sakura Niana. Idi Ghana to you.
Na minchia yetifo. Na minchia ya party team for any amount penny. Getting kind say NTR I say wama civilians they attack military. Getting kind best party for some suspending no. The suspending na and die. Say ordinary the ticket of NDC.
Yeah.
Now party never china sign. Now you by election when any your friends are candidate for. So everybody will look na yet the sense resetting Ghana agenda, I'm paying USA or say, or resetting Ghana and their crime in Lucas Yati Petrusua. Young Kawan Asama, Yako Fassassin Rabano, or you nipa said the Wabino. Into your say, you need few or now, young by election. Now, young trouble for my before. The Etosin Uni, a far general secretary, needs some our car about $20,000, $20,000 each constituency. Although only our man and business question. Like Mr. Say, maybe when we say every constituency be able to have more than 35 executive members. So, every constituency more than only constituency executive. Over 35 your friends executive members. Ebu do 40. And Sarah Ufiwa, who by the idea of the say ya nasu to we are. You could almost friends 157 branches. That's 20,000. Even the only offense, chairman now would be branches name Mukrano. So 20,000, the best way to for a study. Although say you play a map, you know, man, go find maybe I said, the can't send the chair party. So the 20,000. If you mean Krana, I say, that's it. My coordinator over three decades, that's 12 years. That's about 20,000. Now you see a map of the whole constituency 20,000. My mom will be a chairman for the mass. So the chairman for the made me contest here. Which you are one of a number one, you have ready to time, because chairman about Emma 120,000. Minimum, you know, my last issue, a far now, affordable and now you see your friends, voter is an amboa. Oh, maybe there be no can be said. Now, can you come and pay with all vacating your friends and capital even free a crowd for the region?
Okay.
Now, say, if you say you could see affordable as a voter region. I think a development and a achievement. We can get we are much more moving from central region. Voter is not less than 2 hours about Karambwa. Voter is not less than 2 hours. So with a car, Papa media. It's not less than 2 hours about Accra. Let me go see a down. And I mean, James, we didn't say I am Fusobi. But lastly, segment out you want to buying on my one to come.
Anyway, hold to Accra about 4 hours and you too. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Pachodini baby Afrifi.
Eti say abi.
Obo ade adome ho yo.
Baba ya ni.
Baba ya Ghana ti o.
Iti awo.
Majoso.
Ni kure andra opposition ne asoja for na wo no. Se ebetina pick wo mo ni abo ma baso a anaya ya bo ma to hankere papa. And also mu use professionalism papa. Because you be see wo no ne. It is that position na call on no. Se betime hu wo mo ni abo ma baso a no mu ye adwuma mo che o mu use wo mo agele pa. Enye sanka ne be si as atamo. Tomo bon what the pa na Canada. And I feel so also omojumo na mo yete e be ma ada say hot spray e na pepper spray tank spray the bay sa galamse for no na se be ya secret by the to be dispatch o mo no so be boa but until say no this so soldier for na point for na e wo na you show ma gele asa nka o so na di bia obi anwu nti point for na me peace nka panje piko mo wo no nem po ma ba so mo ye juma.
Na baba question amebusa wi ane say enti anka ni ebesi ni siya anka dey na anka by now ye kan ye ntwema nkofo nkoso wu ogalamse hu ansa soja fo nkoso wu ansa na ye se ye ni abre se ye crack down and ye declare state of emergency ana
no bibi na state of emergency no we kwere ye si o soja for the matter asema ye kan bibi soja for the say you declare a state of emergency in so bibi ama we please omo found so mu sheni pan nan bi no mu kura so no mu fo kura ba o me di o mu juma aka cho mu so fiscal and fiscal soja for mu fit that so
tie mu o musa no mu sa
and when I no ye show mu kana ne ma soja for no ko tana o say do mu ka no na be bi o mu second and say ko so bia no ye pick up wo ho a soja for down. Men they make the country declare state of emergency pan the bibi they wasn't see it no baba you revolution time
me da so ho
me da show no for phone club no just so a so ya for o me fan say dia galamse
yo mate na
ati ye hwedi na fe so adema ko si be nyina bibi wuni bibi
debi
e ya tori general na o ati se bi play juma na ewu say amanfo bi na echu o maso a ewu baba revolution ayeke in ebino no se bibia ba na ya twi obia so ye met discipline ye juma asem se de papa ya asemaika ye su MP ho bon mi se kudi aso na se no bon mu a ni o se didi ni ye mfa ni no obia nusuro be se anya ne sa ne ko ne se kata su mu bo aso amata revolution de ye po nyame pam wan hwe ni ye beba
baba me da se baba nkoma ni hello good evening
honorable baby
yes sir
Epacho Midindi Yawoza
the boo.
We don't friend the boo and not the only elite person. Mami Church, Tamanjo. 98.9. Church, every day, not more condition. Kushadam, or shocking or any papa minister, who help Mr. Otto Kano after no watch out it. Mr. Papa, and I mention, Bibi, Friday, no. I'm saying to me about program, it's fun about program. If you must say, be line on my, actually, you are fair. Near course to be our no ultimate can one, and they be happy at Muyen. Bibi and Mescate, she, Nisi, and they, Efa, Union, we are to share after your follow police post fair, Adena, or my bet you won't say, in John, no, say, Ghana, and Ghana, so I don't know. Say or now will contract our papa na very good. And now when you are to me a big police station or now in Tianami go to radio stations be great yeah can't MP no one say someone for MP now uti somewhere across so I say MP no yambra no answer na youth best and them say or come about for pata in Tiana support to be should be and now youth near and who take a MP no boom. Then no boom. And Padina Friday, make a ta, what me, I was a make a do no, a cow cacra. Who doing this in same? What's up, Padam? You shot with your baby. Tell me, make a do. maybe I read Sankafa, met Thomas Kappa David. I'm telling you. Bibi share, me ma call my twice because of NDC. It won't take 10 now Kasaba has me Kasa no be.
Yauza, nanu fia de twemene eduada.
Mami come after. Eh ya. Bibi share say nipa bi a mu frem mu say mu to NDC ajoma mu appointment. So mu suban bi mo ahwani a joma mo be bregu. So bibi minu mienu na ye dia dan se mantinya odana etre.
Yeah.
We are west John Taman Mama. Ni nipa be ya na papa ye. And west on be boa udi kai boa party mano. Then nipa hwe wi ase japade de kwan. Mo va kuma fita na John Mama na kuma mu ye fita no. Mo va nya mi so mba ta mo na John Mama so nya me no. Lu kredi. Ya se japade ye be to ye be kwaja ne mo se di mpa ye se wunya.
Adan hwan na ye bribi.
Na maybe if I told me MP o baby asem ni silo. Bibi o be se me bufo wi na said na wa sara na opia me akogotem.
Be say the okay I say my general statement but bibi esi aken kan asem na.
Bibi e bia me ba unyo ke bibi online she bibi utie.
Bitie.
Wa gasalu sala amuyo ni pako kasa no wa kugba. She minimum ba me nyame ache kasa. Bibi.
Yeah.
One Nature script funibi. I don't trust them. Mimi Yawuza.
Okay.
So call nature script funa one now guarantee title. Mimi Yawuza. Me trust wo. Me to nyame. Your politicians and leaders funibi. Munja suma sinka na mudi na muku jo mama edi mo ase. Ase me na bibi ku ka kwashi me na ku tu pia. Bibi ka wo se me to mebo. Baby.
Na so on kan hwe. Yauza echire why?
Mono moya mo wajijefo na mo de TV ase.
Oh, what bibi aka bibi?
Oh, David, mono sana mu yo. Mo be play pa na wa ko kata na wa pa.
Bibi ho a.
Mo kura na mo mo ajenge.
Be minim ne wonim ti wonim bibi a na wo me.
Na na me say cross me.
Me cross o asem na okay o de ewie ma me ne enko.
Eti wa we appointees bia Oposka wodi tu abosom anson awdo nko akwese galansem na ye mu bi ye hu a bi to nyame be foro.
Yauza me da say hello, good evening. Hello. Right. Mfa last one we na me 98.9. Na me kanfo di amount say enche ye ba be si ensemu ni mu na enen komo ni nyina ye di aba. Me fa me very last caller. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, baby.
Yes sir, odi ni baby afrifi.
Where you your better man for feel so home.
Yo, Ghana to you,
Yo, Mami Chia Honorable Champo, incoming president for Ghana. Then you better man. But if you say, in the pebi, Abua, Ama, Mampahi Mahama, Nibo share, you know. I say, one by say, one bit say, one emphasis. Date America, Yenim Senia or Mampahi Mahama, none now of candidate, you know. In the center of your campaign, and it's here a galam say. Monka say, or no crowd, so no could bed or the bed 1 week. At the bed 2 galam say, I say, and then 9 months in it, so say 10 months in the Iroquois.
Mahama and Casa, some George in a kind.
And I say, any party bar. It is Otamacano, this was one country, so just some George Nakano, and yet 20 men, Casa. And so no one would say about so both. Emma Ghana also, it's here one more than a share one, sir. In a share in normal call. Saying yes, I said for the person from no professional, sir. In Kania, Ghana is soon doing a yes, August, you know. And can be said the SCDO. That's a kind of that's what you have to post before, no. And so much on board about Papa. It sounds like you so you have from what anyone say, shoot to kill. Nana sani yenye no mo ye wo mo no say ade akomo se won be gina anu a enka ye cha sem papa ete meso fa yin mahama so say eye galamse no so say why obetu asede a okwem so ka chere na do say on first state of emergency eto galamse so no ono so fa nto so na mo ma ka say ono no enu ho ye mese Ghana for say we yankasa enho a say na wo kan no because this year me hu so mahama no and shall be hand over at the military rule. I want my moha. Now, I know the Emperor Pascal Empire. It's all to know me, Sabay or Mano, and some military room. Am I home? I say, Eti afuti of the ma Ghana for ne say or Mampay Mahama. Somebody say near Equitia or Mani Biano for Nancy Fem. No man a year. Ye now know Yamatoye.
Very well.
So by what if a bonnet for Idio Mansua or Manusia Penny, a Bennett Don Jamani Mahama, Minabamedase.
Michiasu Humfunina. Last one. Hello, good evening.
Medase, honorable BB.
Achodini baby Afrifi.
Mepacho, your friend is bright time because I feel the soul time.
Bright, uncle.
Yami Inshira Papa, and Aquina, who be a Maya say, Ghana for Sui and Chair now on board home buying. Happy, no boy to my pride, the boy my Ghana. Yami come now more studio. Now we share also and from count. Minchia Nabo Courage, Macafe, Nepeku, our TBC. Papa no boy to my TBC or Papa, any honorable Madi degree, any honorable.
But your dedication, why? Indian and common.
Only may come out and so. Me teacher MPP for Kagalan say, Sema. Na ya papa. Na me book because yet your man will and a former president Akufo-Addo any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebebu on my way 8 years. Now the presidency 8 years to say over Galamsey. Yanti chef for Professor Fimpo Boateng Eka say trust house for and now Mutu Galamsey. Yanti chair Omusi Galamsey yenja enne yenja echina Yanti. And Timo Muja Galamsey fight now to see ano Omudiya politics no because Ushe Eberti John Dramani Mama Kunya or Queen. Why ya dear papa MPP time ye won't say Kunya ye Queen Yanti Quaza and Tinamufo. I saw it say Omu Tiaso Gafua Omu Sopo Galamsey no Omuni Omu Babeco. And then it really be a summary here. I is alleged say NDC MP Ankasa. So therefore, I didn't assure Munsa. So Omunko fighting Galamsey, no more Musa issue, and say assassin. Omunjano MP now confront us what. And I say, boy, say, Omunko no Munko Taki, so therefore no. And yet the part everything now boy selected on the money mama. I'm never fighting Galamsey no. And here are person is MP millions, sir. Namasem na. Let's hear Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Bangbabi. Says MP no, yes, I know. So Omejina Kunda no free so. And also Omejina so. And yet Omobomodina so Ombe because I didn't also Galamsey na. Yes, it's so I know it's so why because it's so weird. In 24 no more canal more bino. Omego crimes where they are from on the other no. Na minu miene enye no na enne keno foriata adwana kotina bloche ye ni hospital e wo man Ghana mo oye finance minister good 7 years Ghana photo mo penna no na nado e ni che ye ko sa e finance minister e bo ye ka enne wa kotina bloche na entity for man na no e kasa let's say to china obi biara we wi Ghana ska na wabo Ghana kro no ombo de asa obe chichi sankofo na enka nne anka omunya no
okay Mr. Medase yedibesi having for calls no ABM 98.9 FM EpaHoaDaben Jumedie and many thanks to all our callers. We appreciate your time.
So diverse that it didn't just come from NDC people. So we realized that at one time he would appoint some stranger into our midst. At one
Happy FM 98.9.
If your wife was not appointed, you yourself was appointed. He did so. For the first time, regional secretaries and few chairmen assumed the responsibility of regional ministers. For the first time in the history of our country, if you go to the regions, about 88 to 99 executives of every region have been appointed into government. And if you go to the constituencies, about 8 or 10 executives of every single constituency have been appointed into some office of government at some level. Today, as we speak, 20,000 cedis go to the constituency every month to service the party. And it comes straight from the president.
Happy FM 98.9.
If you look at form and shapes of governance and governments that get formed, Ghana have never had the kind of government we have today from the president. 20 cities go to the constituency every month to service the party. And it comes straight from the president. As we speak, if you look at form and shapes of governance and governments that get formed, Ghana have never had the kind of government we have today. The support we got were so diverse that it didn't just come from NDC people. So we realized that at one time he would appoint some stranger into our midst. Diverse come from governments that get formed. As we speak, if you look at form and shapes of governance and governments that get formed, Ghana have never had the kind of government we have into some office of government at some level. Today, as we speak, 20,000 cities go to the constituency every month to service the party. And it comes straight from the president. As we speak, if you look at form and shapes of governance and governments that get formed, Ghana have never had the kind of government we have today. The support we got were so diverse that it didn't just come from NDC people. So we realized that at one time he would appoint some stranger into our midst.
EpaHoaDaben.
Okay, that's the voice of Deputy General Secretary Mustafa Gbande. Now, this thing is sparking a lot of controversy within NDC. There is a viral audio. Pointing accusing fingers at the constituency executives to say, Sika was here, the polling agents, Emma NDC, Dom Kwabenya Musankae. And then they almost said 20,000 cedis every month. Inti constituency executives no aden na be seen almost so they polling agents when they receive 20,000 cedis every month. Interesting issues and that so. Abejafo atena se memo makwaba Haruna Amaleba a member of the NDC Communication Bureau waje na edwa Amaleba memo wajo apart from Amaleba is also Fifi Deka, or a member of the NPP communications team. Fi Memawo Ajumwa Kwaba. The man whose son is celebrating a birthday George Afo, or a general secretary Emma Ghana Freedom Party. George Memo Ajumwa Kwaba. And congratulations.
Thank you.
So you need to tell me congratulations. Oh, banana fish na. I will say my also a jano so congrats because they do the hospital call the pub was share. Maybe we are toffee will be dining in a da. To about Juma. Congrats. What is saying? 11. Wow. Enough for more. Enough from anyway. Happy birthday to the little champ. And then somewhere that so and yedi hun komwe na issues no straightforward. Naimos came under attack over the weekend. Irish youth womo yegalam say yabe sizi omo niema omo mpene and niema ne nko. Esutifi South Mrashebejefni is alleged to have instigated a attack no. Later we are hearing from some communicators of the NDC say narration na yete entisa na the MP in question no kra no enye ne constituency na assembly sie na momu no ofri ne constituency a wonam ekọ dwumadie bi so we're told to say ono Esutifi North Emrashebedwani assembly si Esutifi South na okọ aye wo akire nsua na no nam hwidie mu na na eko na akyenso bridge no so problem kakra wo ho many kind borofo no na nyina mpese mekwa no bi akokasa ma chi asem no. Eben was on his way to a funeral at Achirinsua through Hwidim because the bridge over Achirinsua River is damaged and impassable. He had to go through Hwidim. There's a bridge na kebetimi ama kwan na yeti ama no problem o nti okofa Hwidim. And e would do Hwidim no and who say a soldier for no have come under youth attack. Into Frere Honorable Collins Dauda ono na we MP Emma Esutifi South. Say ne wabeto so ne constituency ni. And according to a communicator of the NDC, Kojo Harrison, I know him very well, or say Alaji Ekaso Opeso on commander Nekasa. After on a commander Kasa we no, on a MP Nebjin who say, Ebeya Yama soldier, a police phobia meka home. Now, omo any a soldier phone in free ho. Now, on for Monko safety. So, after Alaji spoke with the leader of the military, Eben, the MP, suggested that they go seek refuge at the police station, where a proper and formal complaint was lodged. There are statements from the suspects. Who are these suspects? Omochowa said statements were taken, which means that some people were arrested. Who were those suspects? Items seized by the military were also handed over to the police. Eben then negotiated for the soldiers to be taken away. But because their vehicle had been damaged, Eben called the Zongo chief to come and assist to transport the soldiers. When the Zongo chief arrived, the MP for Esutifi North, who are said to Sena Ochemuno. When the Zongo chief arrived, the soldiers were taken away and he left for Achirinsua to attend his function. And it ends with a question: how is it plausible for an MP whose constituency is not Esutifi South to commandeer over 600 youth to a police station? The accusation is that the MP has a galamsey activity going on. And now, Oma, Mebununa, Womo ye Jumo na Sasso so no charge. I asked the question, suspects bang. Don't forget, say 9 months for Che Galamsey 40B. So I suspect the suspects referred here eye womo. Eno eda pono so ayedi ehon enkomo. SML GRA contract, the president has directed see ntwam. Na still MPP phony be defended why SML was indeed a good decision because of revenue assurance. If you know any Minister of Health allegation they beto light wave company should say Ejuma edesha omonsa say womo enrolling out e-health record system ewe in public hospitals ahodo mu no womo anya adwuma no womo ye kra na adwuma na ka bebre sika womo di ma ne se emfa ma womo minister ne kira enso adwuma womo aye. The company is fighting the comments of the minister. Ono say the minister na can be misleading. And Tessa will get into the details of their defense. Amaleba, me shall say free ho, but I'm also hearing say and then so basa biya san pejani to Boko. Ama people within Boko accuse soldier for say Oma mete out brutalities against innocent people. Amaleba, ona ja Boko de ufrie what bibi sa na what's up?
Bibi.
Yeah.
My main chair na main chair atifo.
Atifo Joso.
My main chair abushafo. No ashim ewa.
Yeah.
Yes, me send you pictures and videos. But Bibi.
Yeah.
Let me state it for the record. So MPP, NDC person omu lose to 8 elections now. If they want to lose, omu njai boko. If they want to lose, I know what I'm talking about. According to a Fare Commission report of 1958, page 1 of paragraph 1 of page 1, stated 2 issues. As at that time, And mind you, Fifi, Kusasi for a ethnic group, we are a tribe.
Okay.
And by that time, almost 80 years now, so what kind of Kusasi person, one by one now, we were over 148,000.
By what time?
As a 1951 population census record.
Okay.
Captured in page 1 of paragraph 1 of Afara Commission report. I have the copy, I can forward it to you. Today, we number over 4 million. And the Kusasis are the backbone of the cocoa industry in Ghana.
What is the issue? I think we should
let me state this
because
fact.
All tribes have history and they are all proud of their history.
I am dealing with a specific issue.
Yeah, so let's deal with that.
I'm not belittling others, but I'm stating a specific facts here to emphasize on something I am about to say.
Okay.
NPP lose 2020 elections.
Yeah.
24 elections.
2024.
According to a Momo record, they lost 49 constituencies because of the Boku issues. 49 MPs, they lost them. Baumia Elusu 97 constituencies relating to the same matter. I didn't see Oboko. In fact, this one, Garu to be specific. About barely a week ago or 2 weeks ago, almost saying a prostitution. Garu.
Okay.
So police went and dispelled them.
Okay.
They dispelled the woman. There were some confrontations.
And I'm going to share videos be with you.
And some guys said that they would deal with them, with the police. This is a vile threat, right? Now, I think 3 days ago or so, I want to be immigration officers to be appra. And Crawford to a more drinking spot. Because I know Garu, I know Garu, so I know that place very well. Close to Bismark Rural Bank, baby one of the teachers, Bismark Rural Bank. He was the guy a manager. During last 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Disturbances. And Crawford to Cabin shame. I saw your 4 boy.
There be alleged prostitutes in one.
No, where you rest sport and Crawford to work a career or more. I saw your 4 boy. Ya chinko for bo mo be mo dwane. Mo capture nipa be 6. Ma send videos na ma. Hwe kwabrani achi pa se de abia. Ena ukoboko apa is this time wa ewia e ball ho no. Only God knows. And people were made to roll on the hard road. Baby.
I show you for them really or for more.
Me catch up. I have the videos. Ma send them out.
Now I find it out in your mo
Baby. The about no more. And even let's assume without admitting that a course a certain point immigration for any prior. Let's even assume that they were the people who did that. Are they guilty?
Until then, you can't say they are.
Are they guilty?
Until they are proven so.
What is the criminal jurisprudence of Ghana says? And in fact, Article 19.3 of the Constitution is very clear on this matter. A person charged with criminal offense shall be presumed to be innocent until he is proven guilty according to law. In a public trial, where the person have had all the guarantee necessary to his defense. I want to urge the president and urge the NDC leadership and people who matter say the soldiers must be withdrawn from the Kusak area. They must be withdrawn because it is even worse than the so-called what have we done to deserve this?
The last accusation a 1-4 level against the military was done by the members of the majority caucus Free Boko Enclave, and they demanded say or a statue now soldier for supervise restore.
That was impudence.
And government accepted and took their responsibility so BC statue.
What
that is what the interior minister said.
We are watching.
How long does it take to erect a statue and bring peace, some level of peace?
About 2023 or so, Man Prisi focus on Medio Modamba. They were back and forth. between Womo and the Coastal Traditional Council. Kandapa, minister at the time for national security, wrote a letter to the overlord, the Zuluan, and pleaded with him to allow them to celebrate their Damba. They were allowed. Overnight, a soldier for a band don't go Bokono, you have no idea.
Because the festival had the potential to spark.
Not even that. Not Koyamo Festival, we are Mombrefie. They proceeded to Garu, Bogor Corner, and Bogri. Bogri is your traditional capital. Your division, honor. The Bogri is our capital. Omo Buni Pama Baku were them, and the 3 days on Omo.
Okay, until we be a chini. When else?
Exactly. This is a picture. But me the video is now.
Yeah, me who video never.
What is happening there is barbaric.
Alaji
Bunaba. He's the original chairman.
Pani Abun is ano.
Ni colleague.
Oba Facebook.
No, Bibi, ni colleague.
Mechikura.
Oh yeah. That's the what's the name? We don't feed the nuclear. Donatus, right? Donatus. Consensus regional secretary. Well, no. Any Upper East regional minister. Place a call to him. The Busa and say, well, we need to roll if you can zoom it closer. So you need a honor. Much in process as we speak. You need the regional minister supervise elections of the DC. Supervise elections of the DC in the Binduri district. As we speak, ya kumnipa de oho ewo Binduri onsi ho. Regional minister.
Current regional minister.
Who is the chairman of the Regional Security Council?
And when you say NDC 4% will lose 2028, ewo Bokwa, omo money.
And here Bokunkwa, all the other Kusasi areas within the south.
Anyway,
because they constitute a huge voting bloc, and made this over 3 million people. See about because the leadership from the MPs, etc., and the regional executives, they are proven, particularly the regional minister, is proven incompetent. Why? Point two. Can't you stop it? Maybe can't they stop it? What has our people done to deserve this?
Well, clear military
Bibi was social media. Say, is it Alice Thompson and then Fatih Moses? These are social media handles linking to the other side. Almost saying the Boku issue now have become a jihad. Jihad?
Yeah, festival.
Jihad?
Festival.
I think that
there is something happening now. I don't know the kind of national security architecture you're running.
Yeah, well.
This, you see, we are dealing with a government or the amendment cyber security emraye wonumu kena. One of the provisions are womu ade kone say senkofo posti niema encourage hate speech was say yetimi chiwom. And I've seen the post you are talking about.
You've seen it?
Say no. They are very consistent in stoking the Boko fire.
Yes.
Along ethnic lines.
Yes.
I am utterly surprised.
There's another one called Boko Links.
There is. I'm utterly surprised. The National Security Intelligence System. Entimin chase and Crawford.
98.9.
They post very serious things. So, you pick your beer up.
Oh, this is a post. You can see it.
On what, TikTok?
No, on Facebook.
It's on Facebook. You see, and when people start talking, they almost start to J word now. You know, baby, I can't call. You see, your oncophobia aside J word, you know. Anyway, George.
Baby. Me share picture no me share say na me nua malebe ka no
yeah
we are ebo wo suro ho na o hwe nipa
na mo asem ne ka
or comment on boko asem ni bi
na o hwe nipa say o ruli pa oh your national security for I think say we there I know she ente mo hwe no mo ndi hujuma Bibi, yan topic no?
Yan koso. Naimos.
Came
under attack.
Me ti asem no pe. Oni madwen ba me tirim.
Baby.
Me si den na Ghana fo sua wo Major Muhammad ye no.
Den sua.
Bibi, wait kire say yen sua hwe. Say yedi asrafo beko baby say omunkodi omudwuma. Na the youth are a walk no mu. Omwetumi ayeden. Chensi asrafo no.
Yeah.
Oh. And you say yedaya. Yedaya. Enti mejo mama de no yensua hwe mfiri mu. Na baby sani ma we koso a youth entumi sorry enye so mu ni ekitafo. Esan sempeni say tuo betu adi say we ekitani. Enti ne koso no. Oh, that area ho nankasa no sa ahwidie mu ne kukuo mu ahwidie mu. Ene kukuo mu no. Ho nankasa why dangerous.
Hwidie mu kukuo mu goso
because election time no niam e koso wo ho no enya agro nenso ne youth for sorry ko ye no senye insa dimbi pa neta youth for echi a bibi yenga na for kra no ye bibi na say soja for ba kra edwane na say youth betumi anya akukuduro me did say anya soja for mienu miensa na ko
there were about
10 soldiers.
They could even be more.
Yes. Na
Nemeti said they were about 12.
Na youth for bibenya kukuduro. Na efidia asrafo ne di ko ye. Omo asay no. No mo achensi. Me bad me say o see a whole what colonel.
Yeah.
Hey. Baby in military no. So be be colonel. Bra wa bre no. Ansa na sa colonel no wanya no. Ne whole colonel be dwane.
Jojo no kra.
Of. Ano ohye. Na say asrafo yetumi jojo mo sa na yen civilians no yen gina bia won.
Na me busa se eden na ye pese ye hu ansa na hu se galamse ade we no agensem.
Bibi
because mejo o ka mejo mahama okọ.
Yeah.
Hwe ayi Dr. Manebo amamu. Yeah. Ena ne esiye yanka eka de ebi a civilians na ewu anase civilians ni sojafo nyina ewu abom. Ananka bi anka ne yedi hu nkomo. Question is is it not scary already? Science na ye hwehwede ye hunu ya na bibi ebi o se BBC ansa na ye hu se galamse o se ye bibi soronko chen na ye.
You see bra President Kufuor Abemu I think 2001.
Yeah.
And a stadium disaster.
May
9th this year. And about 127.
98.9.
And tina me can say sports mu to trust them no.
Ebeko ebejai.
And so May 9.
Ansesa
hwe. And the okoye venues no. And I'm on phone ko park. I'm on phone share ball. Nenso no enkai enhwe. Enti aka Ghana mpo de mejo mama de ibaye abranti a wakọ srade mu a chese oye na edwuma kwan fa so ku abranti minkai busuafo yawo. Enti because say no be ye Ghana for tam kese ni aka say never again. Nenso bisa won say mejo mama ko ye no nipa hina omwedi nechi. Dr. Bonibu amamu enye galamse edwuma ya no mu kwa kodi.
Pepepe.
Nene hwene esi e wa hafo. Eho kennel. And then in Crawford, na kennel dwane na wo a wodi nechi no wo be den.
Ena na me busa say ade we affected the psyche of soldiers na.
Hey,
because omanim pe their commander.
O dwane. When we a one man commando stay here I'll be back no. Yesu yeko because yempeni no dwane. Enti say authorities entumi anye niaba no ene niaba no so authorities entumi anye bibia mfa ho a bibi I see a papers of people ni every kroma
IGP says CID headquarters for no hwe no munye hope say bibi
you see bibi investigation bibi Charlie go back na question investigations are Ghana
yes yeah and I say yeah
dem pa na efimu aba na ye kan asem no MP bi so ede ne ho abefore mu Bibi
George
Galamsey asem we dey ebedin because Galamsey asem no youth ahemfo so when to be am sorry engineer a bedding. As I say, a kaye kenyina no. Say you to see Omumpenia. Embassada.
The Sesame Omuye. Omumpeni and Fanny.
Locality bia, community bia. Youth no na eden omudoso. And this over be di dwumabi. Ewo krobi mu. Na youth no se da bi dwumadi a wabedi no yempini a. Enya de dwumadi no ebeba so. Enti se obi ankwa nkwahye youth na chi o mu nkonkoye. Saa nipa no nso obehye echi no. Onye nipa bi keke o. Oyobi a okasa youth na eden etie. Eno nti na galamse eku no ayeden no. Esa se obi akeke o mamu nkonkoye. Nso no nsa we no ensa eden. Because anya police for kra na ekoye and anya fire service for we ya soldier for asrafo na se ne asrafo kra eko no mu dwane na police for be eden fire service for be eden bibi edu no science no ewo war no science no ewo war no
yehun so
science no ewo war no ma yempe kase bi emfamfofo ade no ajinsem ade na eden ajinsem
yenyentum yenyehu bibi
yenjitum na se bibi so anje antum a na se me nua ewo soje mu na ne yakosi ye na etina wa frɛ me bra yesi enko tu galamse asema na beka kire no na bra na de esi wo
de wanhu bia na
isi
ayam hyehye nko
because obi ani ho ani kunu eko we betu no fo se eko that the one show back to for say can't your commander say oyare
soldier adwuma de enye ne sa wonya she uniform ni de
so
owo nkwa
ebe na brand efefefe anke ne owo ho a anke bia we were calling him enti sign ben biom bibi sign ben biom
George me da same question the AC o mama fi
bibi
Naimos
every chat for you na ahwefo bibi say galamse fight there I bet na haka say enya ade a bibie koso
and our favorite topic ho
enya ade a bibie koso because 98.9 the year campaign e dey nya power keke nya power no because I don't remember say Operation Vanguard ko baby and na MPP ya chinkrofo na MPP akose munya omo na assume say member number mind you MP no okoye no oko no the tax di nechi
o sir
no the tax ni koye
no oko no the dom na
no the dom koye no koye no say honorable Colonel and Esman no say omra no ombe release nkrofo do machi omo no eno na dey issue ni by before obeko no Naimos former man Crawford no cross katakata amnani nyina so that means they were even cooperating with them.
Yeah.
My boys you free as owners nyina by lucky omu nyina ka ho. What you say gugu handcuff. Bo by no be shim handcuff ni keys. Ebi soldier for no ebi omo. Amache say
emebunu na na free omo.
Emebunu na no say papa ne buy and Crawford yon buy no be shim key di fee soldier for nsa. And omu di bi handcuffs no. Nti no omu say ade na ni edin no e no omu frɛ
reinforcement
there be omu frɛ zongo chief no
okay
zongo chief ri buy no be ka mu down an no frɛ reinforcement say mo emra so omu ba hu say ade na ni edin no no any try ka ni na mo hu ye den mo nko cause omu ka ni dem say no ma say ni deda nti no fight dey there enya ade bibi koso bibi different bi an koso and at this time they west because said the last year kind no soldier for create bit mo bibi and also another constituency executive they could team so jeni mini mu say ade na oba ho ade mu ba mu si NPP for na ye galamse nti mu ba ya no mu ba kochi omo na esi sisi ye hu say NDC for na area adwumen and na mu amu san sabotage bo president and ya no because we say no unim say o president na small mo nti go buy croffer ni die ma o president na dey mo mu chom ko police station ho now they hear arrangement of police station na free o dey you don't even want them to be arrested. You free them immediately. We so no bet na radio so say more fight be an ko baby. Into we say nyina chi no ura so train say obi encounter and say on declare state of emergency. The thing is getting worse by the day. I'm sure say it will get worse because the impunity is too much. Adia unim so president and anti tax force. Ni pay crime sure so catch say. I mean, I'm sure he even knows their commander. Naimos for penny. No. So Naimos need penny so
now when soldiers are on duty. You don't need to know them. You need to respect them.
Yeah. I need to for that Ghana for. Oh,
but I feel can't say be me. And this microphone no sabotage President Mama.
I said this.
The man have a good heart. But microphone is sabotage. Yes. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And you one who can say, "Omukokra na
sabotage no."
We amuna no market aso.
Good heart. Good heart now can them say, "Oh yeah, sure."
Said John Mahama good heart.
Good heart to fight the Galamsey. And I'm so sure.
Only good heart. Only on your committed.
Oh, Bibi, we are committed. And you maybe one step to first and foremost, you accuse party members be up to now. Even they now see are from no. Back we see that back to baby say, "Obian friend and call baby." What you say? They now you will see you are from some police headquarters up to now. Back we see your friend and call baby. And don't you know where is the fight? What you say? Say NDC MPP ni bi nanka why you say we are. Imagine say your NPP MP na ya deal with. And then call that the fee. You bet you straight. Now where they say you're inviting and say he should come and assist in investigation. Can you imagine? Nippon know the tax echo they should come and assist. And I mean who social media said you defend it, say now these are the things that fuels the you can't say impunity. Because the pana ya there. Let him be. Young crop for your Yoko, what to say communicate to be radio station be defend you be that. No. Sabi. Your leader Nankasaki.
Say someone piece of what's enough for me now.
Oh, and what they say it was in relation with Wuntimi. Yachina. And your man, you accuse them of embezzling state funds.
Okay.
What's that? You wouldn't be the idea. And you say ne or active practice more oil galamsey. Nyama must why in the past. And mo hwe nyama mo de ni fatru. Obi a yesi omugusu omutu no. You are inviting the person. I don't know monk of father said Mukofa won't be fee how much. Because it amounts to the same crime. Into Nipa now or AD and abet it is the same. Can some trainer or Kodana Fano? But my friend say you are inviting him to come. Into way no. So Bishop Ebino Yendi no to be a old neither. But why you be would be an example, say Nipe Yokutu ye Yachino. Yachine Nakotum, even though ye MP had Nakotum. I'm not for say, hey, I did any time, Charlie. They say an influence spelling need be a okay call, so be near so young when you say. Then the panel cross man across, say inviting a car. And your way, I can say inviting, can say or no ni panel friend, no honorable no friend, no say, or no, yes, honorableness on be in Crawford, or no honorableness invite, but no, they can see a channel.
But his word is that, and yes, I know,
Erastus,
oh, two coin.
And yet it's not true. Who took 101 coin him? I said, Kako, baby. Erastus said, while arrangements were being made to convey the suspect to the Fidian police station, the member of parliament of Esutifo North, Honorable Ebenezer Kweku Ado, arrived at the scene with several tags. The MP indicated that he was sent by Honorable Collins Dauda, MP for the area, and demanded that the director releases the arrested kingpins, including Ebokinabi, immediately and remove their handcuffs, arguing that he did not want the locals to see them in handcuffs. Can you imagine? Somebody committing a crime. Our president, Asmasi and
So per Erastus's account, you know.
Yeah.
The call the MP is alleging so please you to Collins Dauda say we bet to assembly so in the constituency.
Yeah, it was wrong.
It was wrong.
It was wrong. Or no ni hokra. All Baron was Collins Dauda na Asmano. Samuna, according to
Collins Dauda in the country anymore.
No constituency.
In fact, if we had a write up now, he was out of the country.
Okay.
So he was not there.
He was not there.
Bang constituency. Allegedly Collins now that friend.
Yes, man, on us you. Now, yes, man, say will be to me.
And you know, see Erastus next year.
Erastus next year, yes. So Erastus was there with them. On the 9 was for them. I don't know, my eyewitness report said, say, ni see, into who can with the no fast. I said, now, can afterthought. The mere fact say, by law enforcement agency, who president has small moon. And then another, who president has small moon, think how by us you say now. At least let them take them to the police station. I catch a conversation. Challenge them on me ban my best. Let me feel say be you. But all person who see who Chrome who say, "Oh yeah, why?"
Na say na asem na waka no nye no kra a. Soldier for no sebia mu omo na asem no to wo. Menya sure so wo be support wo MP no to cover up what nearly happened to be a lynch.
This time no kokasa 9 months no say my catch say the fight against Galamsey no. Soldier for person in peacekeeping. Allegedly. What I say? And Obi any who ba ko challenges are there. Who to be ko challenge? Yes, a national service. I know they all use more crew. Many of them ko to man on it. So when they want to work, they want to work inland.
Maybe Mami, the president have a good heart. Okay. Yet your mind, President Kufuor. On any cabinet. Etio no say look me make he pick the cabinet for say no president don't go
until then now Gina Soka say John Mahama was good heart to fight Galamsey
what set it up
9 months
o ma she adwuma pass adwuma na o mo she ase no
afo o so waste me time now me feel so be intervention
o dey twin
na me ka say but you are going back to
what you said
defend why you said yes
me
supplementary point be
yes you good heart nipa nanka so
ye election sabotage no
nipa no ye election
let of even tia say no crofo no sabotage
but what action is he taking against those people
until when na aba no say as president no ehye kena
say you have made that point
yes
okay few anyway mama
yes nipa no enye onye so buy na Galamsey starting you Galamsey wo ho ansa na okọ e na o tin chen no so na Galamsey wo ho e na oba no se me ba meye 1 2 3 4 onye ye
see it's like a coach okọ match
so you know what you were saying
no
me that say wrap up your thoughts
you know what you were saying no it no one say ni nyina na ma DID me nim oni akọ katra attorney general said 2 officers are involved, so they need to be arrested or investigated. What kind of say? I invite you. I say you investigate up to now. BBNC yet it's about where being and say so. We nim no more from and some baby no party the big.
Female say Haruna Maleba. Let me hear you out on this 9 months attack and what it means for the fight against Galamsey. Yeah, sure. Say 9 months. You bet me. I'm on my way. You may.
No one can be.
Yeah.
You see,
show me.
As a student of law, I don't jump into immediate conclusions until I exhaust all the rudiment of natural justice. And what are they? Odi Atirampatem. Listen to
Happy FM 98.9.
See, we share the principle that the circumstance under which that principle of law it's so simple.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve is someone could do about. Onyankopon wa ye omniscient, omnipresent, and omnipotent Nyankopon na woni bibia no. He sees the future from today. Oba asemeno ye. The parties allegedly involved in that act. He called all of them. And he listened to their side. Now, so Yankopon po no ni madie nyina ne tie afani nyina ansana all the more temu emom respectively. How much more ye nipa?
And then one China can offer at Tamramuti.
Munya
no habotre.
And I can't also you and I were not there. So if you and I were not there, what could be our basis of engaging in this conversation? Except A report.
A report from a credible journalist. A journalist
I am not doubting.
A journalist your party has used his reports on several occasions.
I am not doubting the credibility of Erastus. I am not doubting that. However, we can't take everything that comes with Clan and Senka because we nipa. And the information, he relies on report. And a report, it's your profession. You fast check, you verify, and even cross check again before you bring something out to ensure the credibility of the information.
And being a credible journalist at that, I want to believe Sanson no better and NYSR checks.
Very well. Let's assume without admitting. And someone okay, me read it from your page so and run. In fact, obi the video number through your platform also. National communication platform. Ministers, including Honorable Kofi Bowo, and all the big wigs. I believe I stand to be the president Mahama.
Possible.
Now, Odebayan was say he believed it is not AI generated. No, we say AI generated. It is fair. As someone when we read the report now about I can't tell for now whether the report came from a journalist or it came from the Ghana Police Service, the NEMOS, or even the MP at that time.
Which report?
Me can't caption it. Me can't account one ma. I reported free Erastus about me. See, I read similar thing last night on our platform. This was a version. Eba. So the youth are attacking NEMOS team. Now, in the face of this extreme provocation, even at the situation whereby the life of the soldiers were under immediate danger, which reinforcement, in fact, it does appear to me that the police commanders some more areas only now by crime officers also by and reinforcement team from the police service to contain the situation. What was going to even make the whole thing worse was light out, I course, with him.
Can you do me?
Can you do me?
And then the money,
and the money, and I'm confident more at Bonton and say, or the Jabba to police station, so more yes, soldier for MPR. But no soldier fired any gun. Nobody reacted.
No policeman did so.
Exactly. And the professionalism and the good leadership attitude and behavior exhibited by this team of officers, both police and the army, deserves a commendation.
It could have cost their lives.
And me, I applaud them for what they did. They are not like they don't like them. They don't like them. This convinces me that in the men of uniform, there are still, excuse me to use the word, sensible officers among them. And among those officers will never take the gun and suspend the constitution of Ghana in the name of a coup d'etat, which the man you interviewed, Peter, Popwati was trying to, impugn. For me,
President Mahama himself, has said this. Unless the level
fine. And I have the video. Bibi, the one who be done no pebiare.
And I Mahama
the one who be done or see it. President Mahama he's so wishing for it. Or say, or him say, according to them level. Or so the Mahama or Mampini Edin Komo. No, I say, during the last State of the Nation address by Mampini Kufuado former. Honorable Ama Kofi Boa, I can say, Mampini, your tenure will tell us as a stark reminder of not how to govern a nation. And it's a whole failure. There'll be a problem. Don't say, Some failure or minor, this will be the consequences. But is President Mahama failing? No. 3 days ago, I was in Obuasi, and I say, for me now, me from where could be quiet. You could see, what they saying, Arian Kwanta, Mansu areas, and me ko Kumasi.
Okay.
Me could do a central so Bibi. I was happy to see the state of the river. So they didn't show the area at Tiano some time back, me who the same level. Me who said don't show no. I cannot air from any S Saba.
Okay.
And ya honkwa, so free a dancer be quiet, or the saying, bekwai eko awian kwanta ensu bi da ho sa nsu ne ebetwam wo oboase kwan no so but be cross no from bekwai to awian kwanta na kodu awian kwanta be sa cross sa nsu na so awian kwanta to oboase because sa nsu no na me hu ensu ni said de tie no I was very happy because gradually the environment is responding to actions aye dey ekos no that notwithstanding bibi they are still bad not. Some are even within the NDC. Some can even be ministers of state. But you cannot determine the mind of the person from the face. The construction of the mind from the face. That is why in law, a criminal mind doesn't make you... Exactly. But the criminal mind doesn't make you a criminal, but the criminal act makes you a criminal. Exactly, but how do you know? Until say me fano, that manifestation of my action. No, exactly. They make a say, yes, these are challenges that comes along the line in our effort of building the nation. But for me, once many are saying, MP Ebenezer Ado. What's the name? The other name is what? Kokuado, right? Ebenezer Kokuado. Abba Honorable Collins out the Dino. I tell Honorable Collins out to answer questions. And the investigations you also cover him. Because more by people of interest. Who owns that site in the first place? Because the that site it is not in the Ebenezer Ado's constituency. Any constituency. Yeah. Also no ye. And our friend will call out and say,
so I don't share black.
No share black. That means ye. If and then run a weekend. So perhaps you only care a bit mine or cray. A bit mine or cray. I'm not saying no cray.
I like the stress of
you get it. Was it no or ye and our friend when I will call and out that. And I will call and say, well, Nikruma, I am Mahunu. Or no, any honorable here for have been sworn into officers. There's a Pan-African Parliament.
Okay.
That is in Ethiopia. Addis Ababa. So they are not in the country at the moment. Which that fact is also true. You get it. Fine. Also, while on his way, Okodu with him that tension will come. Then they confer attention about.
Nine months here,
wow. No say or fair honorable Bonamani. No honorable calling out that say was Suma assemblyman akosite. Why assemblyman but not the DC of the place? Who is the chairman of DISEC? Say Uncle Day. Now, why would Honorable Collins out allegedly send assemblyman to the site?
MP and assemblyman.
Please. Okasanem Wahaman Kebi. You don't need to ask me a question. I only answer DB, not you. And why sending the assemblyman to the site?
Where do we say if you ask
no, many I can't wouldn't know. Who's a better Minchian? Many were mouse or the car coming for you.
One ever break. So, Mona Moble.
Yes, who know to put the cheapers. They had a babunam form. Anyway, Bibi.
We are say MP so not say we bridge Bismark sent so
also what I said and you need to say was so of Honorable Collins out on one statement that many more so of Honorable Collins out Honorable Collins say was some assemblyman akosite to her but name was still say woman in Kasa and to uncle no enkasa who owns the site but baby assembly but we are not discussing it. They were possessed, they were having arms in their possession.
Yes. They had weapons.
Yes.
Yes.
Weapons. Are those weapons registered? The whole recent times, a year say, a bit more outdoor rainbow, birthday parties in the Galamsey areas, now amount for display arms. Are we safe?
No.
We are not. So, Auntie Bibi, you make her say, IGP are taking over the investigations. My reading statement, the Honorable Amakofi Boa, Lance Minister, so Ediaba,
or condemning
attacks, no, or no, so Ashemukina, say, was there investigations in the course, no, and what beer was all the board team, no more investigations in the Omobeye. Na obi o abeti galamse na o edi o sa nyoma na ese yinsu ano e be yitu sa nyoma na dey. So me wie kura no. There is a genuine will to deal with this matter.
Okay.
One thing you need to know in the NDC is say, obi ho be boni or party mo e be cover no. Using the party. There is no, and there would not be a hiding place for anybody in the NDC or in the government who will allegedly engage in criminal conduct or an act described or an act a criminal. We will never shield you. Unlike those days, they were clearing agents at the staff house. Those days are long gone. Over. We are not going back to those days again. And if this MP was a minister, and I said this year, President Mahama fired and run a Jonah. But he said this or MP. And also makes me want to suggest, say, Bibi, we must have a clause in the constitution a bit may invoke it to remove an MP.
Why there are clauses you can invoke.
I am not privy to, but I will say if those things are no, and then here a bit criminal in nature.
That even the standing orders of parliament. Basil Grab will say one who upset you.
Fine. See,
your party can even withdraw.
If that were the case, can you be a bit more DMP for 20 years? Are you coming for you? I don't know. This kind of people, and then in parliament, on top of the more leadership. Shameful, to say the least.
Okay. So that is Haruna Amaleba and watching on a year near course who feed more a car kitikiti anka a soldier for a suma more anka womo ewu yanko animuna yanko other issues so mampeni ad direct is SML contract no yentwem na yetwem sen and I know ka say OSP has arrested GRA legal head Freeman Saba over SML scandal no. Na Manase Azuri awuni the revelation ni baya na emu ewere mame kakra. Say revenue assurance adwuma GRA eja ne experts nyina ho de koma SML. Enen penimfu ana womo eda GRA no departments ahodo a womo hwemi e de contract ma SML eye adwuma ma SML anase womo ye adwuma wo SML after womo fi GRA nimdie na womo de ye SML adwuma no na womo ntimi fa sa nimdie no nsom GRA emma yen skip this contractor now. Well, point is that president has ordered the cancellation of this contract. It will lead to any judgment data na in the Hong Kong. Near course between the Minister of Health and a so Light Wave company yama contract say omo yen hospital and health records na yen digitalize it se card system in be free na amount so data are quite secured. Minister ne be kan sem no huhu say server no crazy India. Na Ghana for crazy ni access to the server. Company no kra no niema wo so mo providing nyina no krom provide ye enso so omo demand 77% payment. And some no company na babontin say entisa na omo chechire mo omo de aba no. Omo say server krono is the Ministry of Health.
Second floor.
One more IT room. Ministry of Health and so our rage here. New office. Na me nimu so o ba ha o.
Any choice in China.
Wow. Say how ni si. We should dey open so verify o. Na minister no e ho so na the office wo na wonimu na obeka asemi ya na. Anyway. Then other matters company no so say minister ni claim say Omo receive 77% of the $100 million contract. Almost say entisa a misleading because hospitals need be what, especially teaching hospitals. Omo ben network here bibia baby no na about 50% of contract in some ni na ampo komu deda. Na or the beto abontin so much 77% are quite misleading. Yen nin komo na memra fifi ho on these two matters, all related to contracts and corruption. Was a member?
Some of you didn't come on Castle Sunday.
They be see a new common member. They will mean to me, yes,
I don't know them. Okay, Bibi. Akwa say. Akwa say.
Yeah.
Procurement in Sensem no. And one a fool us anima win. Because some time ago, FSML, you know, around I think April or so, one gentleman be our expert in this thing. A writer be a woman Joy Online.
Okay.
Now we share a nyama Papa Troy na. It beats my imagination. Say, a buying for Beba. Na we who sa nyama ya company ye na nyina echi no. Wasi we twa omo contract because ohu adwuma bi omo ye. Company a engage omo no GRE. Ese omo de adwuma na kopfo ne ye no. Eye mo. GRE for say ye dey complaining here. As far as we are concerned, no, tax revenue no I improve. Even petroleum revenue cry ya can. Almost say no so I increase it. And now share first panel say unum say bibi no for some time now government import crude and as a finished product.
Yeah.
BDC is in a deba.
Yeah.
No more the buy if ship no ye go go tank farm ni. Na nan ye cost no say BDC na yi fuel na could do tank farm. Or no the onim say or the bia 1 billion liters and akugu. Nenso by the time be ye fit tank farm no akoma OMCC no. Neswati. Adentia because okobrani na di dua eba akosi tank farm ni. Odo akosi tank no akaso eda
level ni
eda 76. Say ye ampa, say nyampa or say eda 76. Yeah. And no say buma tanker na odo an obesan di dua na akosi so tanker first tanker mi bu 20 na ma no. Yeah. Oko second one so 20 oko. Iti ba de bia no ye beton fu na wie no na between MPA any BDCs no Ekaba as high as millions of liters nation liter boo na what me a shorty almost about 1 million or 3 million liters of sika na eko in crofo we buy no the machines na aba de no enye obi no bebo ni trim tank ni ye mana na record said this number of liters na what tank ni mu ubebu nsu a ade ni bunu na record liters akom tu bu wi atanka de ni liters akom ntu ntimi nkoko kan che MPA say o de oba na ma 70 a na bia na 80 na de ma o inside ni nyina check ma according to writer yi nkrofo ni buy no sa shortages na ba in the millions esuti by 206,000 liters what you say and no cry especially say and no cry can be due to maybe evaporation and other things. But meanwhile, before Mbebano, as much as 4 million liters, it's me shorty. It was just ye fit tank muako tankers mumanako. And I said, no musi idea no sunu. Ultimate check it say I'm passe tanker driver you buy ye filling the tanky. I'm passing money 22 liters ana because ni partner or the ko eduane ko she tanker ni onu e no san feel we. So no ka say we no afili e no to we no say your tone nyina 30,000 liters we don't have anything to say. And I'm crofodi machine ababesi ade so a omde ye adwuma. Ade bua. Company yi mu no mo power na mo start a cancer tier company. And I'm anase eko trotron se inkofo ya kan se ne manase tro na nye no kre. Ya fa independent auditing firm. Watna sia audit and was no inkofo na de no mo ye no ekrojin boni bia ni hu se ne esom ye no sa no mo ye no OSB se onu de onni just because inkofo na anka se adwuma no mo ye no ye boni ti on dintum enye sa oh iti no ntimi utimi hu se ya sheda abo to yetiri mu se company no ye beji but wo de obehu adinchi ye benya another supplier obako the same thing here ye ka ho asem sa asem ya ade ya it's just like a Ministry of Health because Friday me share information minister ewo Metro TV.
Yeah.
Also already the Oma open tender from another supplier. Only who current supplier. Misagreement kakra na aba. At least my chief of staff on friend minister also better say. Compare because according to former health minister, I think for now you may be a overpay by some millions. Be a some year you might shame. Tidini you finish on the good note. So okay, but the movie first face here my movie then the bema mo timi hand you over my na ya toaso. But say no, I say a Juma company na ye ni nyina ya be shegu. Another company Samba started in from because for no limbs for the so my about 450 hospitals out of the 900 and something was why na 450 hospitals. 450 hospitals no. Ejuma no money na mo be boagu. No ma san kofa another supplier. So no mbrambe started from 1 to 450 obi awatoa so. Any financial loss to the state. Procurement is something the higher net din. Say amati say some be highway akokumase. Say be Kumasi highway no say any fan no be fa. Near wo ho aye kra ye wie. Current one na ye de ama contract no. Kra ne say you ye kro ye kunsawam. From Adweji ye kodun so hia kwan. That's it. So finish this one. Let them go on. I say baby mo pese mu twa contract mu. Am de mo be fufuro mo atwam na de. Ebe wie akire financial loss beba. Aban be tua ne cool no asan akọ engage fufuro. Oti ase a oti echi a oti ase. GRA fo omo fa nipa yi adwuma mu. Omo ma contract yi. Omo say adwuma na oye eye. Omo taxes are no omo due of various places are omo de omo akọ nyina no. They've seen improvement in their tax revenues. So what is the problem?
Me da see bebre. I mean call George SML and musi heat wave na.
Light wave.
Baby, light wave.
Baby,
George meet you.
Say ye tifie won. Na yenji ye hundi. Nia George be ye bia no.
You suspect it.
Bibi nia amaliba be ye bia hunu bibi a fie na yetim no. Ebe eden.
Yeah.
Say insuo samaliba sini niama ahata. Na insuo kra tora msuo. Mi kwa koyi niama na ma amaliba kra na. Ebeka so mi de bibi na ekwa kwahye.
Yeah.
You see me that SML we no. Bibi ade kakra bi pe de chiri madwin. Bibi me kai me wo school no. Say me ka chiri me father say Saturday me go extra classes no must be exam. I say now from Monday to Friday. There na teacher no one chiri me na Saturday pe na obe chiri me. Ebi na ye SML asem no. Because nim the four ya bo mo anu egu Ghana GRA no. Se san crofo na ekọ SML no be say won say oho na adwuma be no mo san kwakoye wo. Eno na ema oya asoro ya bia den eba asem no emu. Esan say GRA de ye no say crofo mo no mo ya pabene. Na ya boabo mo anu say mum kopesika embra oman no mo. Adwuma no mo se mu ntumi nye adwuma no. Na mum no mo wo obi fufuro. Okay. BBC on ntumi nye adwuma no, enti obi fufuro wo. Ni enkonkosha. Bibi nkrofo ya so do mo asa akọ line up e wo sa adwuma no. Bibi e ba sa we bi sa wo nsem. Enti me de me hu se aban nsisan ba eye den ya san nkrofo contract asembe ba ho. Enti bi enye me nwanwa. Akwese sofo a ohun wo circle. Osi o yare we dio ontumi nsa na uba na asori a eno betumi asa yare na ama. Na we nyankopon oye dwuma particular place be. Ebi na ye hu wo sa asem yi mu no. Enti akwese gidie ni opepa enni sa contract no mu. EpaHoaDaben. Enti na president say there be mu ye den. Yentwemu. Na insembisa eba wa asem we no say so enkoko say financial loss bia.
It depends on the way the contract is
structured. Enti yenhwe
termination clauses.
se enkofa ohaw embre oman mu na president na pamfo hu se o bibi wo mu a anko yi a ene de mefua so na mmom no se nia e ba ko fa nsunso so boni abre oman de ye ne omu ntena se bebia anko yi no ye mo hu se ahani ha no anko yi na se betumi aye bibi afa ho a ye ne omu atena se na ya afa ho na so se yetwam na se wa ko fa nsunso so boni abre oman de a ye nhwe ho yi afa minua minta kando Mr. President, one place and per president enhwe pa ye head ministry ho se president amman ni anko ho a president be boke bia on susu se be boss aka no because near minister ye ne de minti minister ase wo ho kwan bia se krata bia ko be bia unsabeka wo da se ye mfa san krata no be be bro within 24 hours krata no be ba wo table no so na fi de nsema ye minister kan de nkrofo no onu taba mo she adwuma se wo Ghana 2016 no
sir
2016
light way before
yes 2016 enti omunye nkrofo bi akwese ye nim omo na adwumadi a na omudi no nso na ye adwumadi a ebebo oman no enti me de se minister no say okwa akopɛ nkrofo fufuro bi amama be ya misre no eba akokɔ ye niam bebre
okofa niam bebre aba
ba kofa niam bebre aba bibi because baby o maye adwuma na esi no se si afa na wo ko tender no wan san kopɛ nipa fufuro na oba be sha ase ana se baby a light wave for aye adwuma na kosi no oba be tua so
because light wave for software any different
sir
I don't know how it's going to work
so until minister akando misro baby ankrofo ya kwakwa ye adwuma yesi se bibi na wonti ase a ene omu ntena se na ene omu enka so bibi
and storms in OBS system software the buy the ye adwuma MPP buy no betwam
so
na ayi for it nkrande ne
de buy Bibi, bisa say
no cross and this moye nhwehwemu kom. How much did it cost SNET to change and Thompson's OBS to what the MPP brought?
Bibi, bisa say sa SNET the NAC no. Ade papa ben de aba SNET.
Oh, workers no crowd complaining say and Thompson's OBS system was
far better
multifunctional. Omutimi de ye niam bebre.
So, enti be na mitak friend say akando. We opese oye no. Ni empesa repetition no yesra no baby a light wave aye adwuma na kodu no se si oya minister enya bibia na oba metwam mekopa ni papoforo no on dream Ghana for ho na baby ankrofo na aye adwuma no semfunso bi wo baby a
okay
omo ye dipa oh ebia me baaye no ma ba be hu se ha de anko yie ente no ye ne se ya ebeboa dan se okwa kopa ankrofo from aba ye se adwuma
George Meda se na mama leba pon
Bibi.
Minia.
EpaHoaDaben.
Unyane onyako.
Onyako bia. Mina mete ben odwane.
Na se me otime ni
pe. Bia oba na phone na wu. O charge we ya pe na we pi odwane. But MPP for maka na mesa kabium. Enkonya o mutumi yi wo krom ha no. Mutiam pomfa no ho. And they are very crafty and you see a canon expert in deception, expert of deception and political termite whose sole objective is to devour the development tissues of Ghana. It is the MPP.
Me too.
Bibi. So what here and someone special prosecutor abebo ho amane ya.
Happy FM 98.9.
The investigations started far back in 2023. When Manasseh Azuri and other citizens, Omonipa 3, a petition the OSP office, I think the Attorney General office and the CID, if I'm right.
Yeah.
Say, A buy I engaging Crophobia from Strategic Mobilizations Limited. And indeed, before then, now we deal by SML. No? It was SMEL, the Strategic Mobilization Empowerment Limited or something. Now, that company was registered in 2017 after Akufo-Addo came into power. No more Juma or more year, say, Mr. Du said the company and Diano, they were into timber business. They had nothing to do with revenues and revenues assurance, their bank. And given the fact that the company was incorporated in 2017 alone, it raises eyebrow about the technical competence of the company to handle Ghana revenue and revenues assurance of the Ghana Revenue Authority.
Okay.
That Jumanu was being done by, how do you call it? Is it West Blue, right? West Blue at that time.
Yeah.
Now, what OSP investigations now or the buyer report now?
West Blue was doing that for the ports.
For the ports.
SML was doing it for NPA, revenue assurance in the petroleum sector.
Fine. But OSP report now the buyer at paragraph 9, page 7. Or say the OSP investigations established that there was no genuine need. And the word here is genuine, operative word is genuine.
Yeah. For revenue assurance.
For contracting SML for the obligation it purported to perform, and that the contract was secured for SML through self-serving official patronage, sponsorship and promotion based on false and unverifiable claims. What's be saying you more you know? Adansi ya ohun ye bakunye. Nidi kai kra no na hu nhyira hia kra se company ne be engage no ya dwuma ye de share nsa se onye no na nka onye sanse na o man ne hia sa dwuma no na de beto dwan se o mo ye sade ne nsa ne nkrofo bia no mabo mu trimpo ape mu ho anya ejina atro kontomposam ene nsam a eni ngina so no mo de se o mo gina so de sa dwuma ne ye den e hye o mo nsa asem OSP e karo no. The number 2, or say, the SML contract were attended by egregious statutory breaches, as mandatory prior approval were wantonly disregarded by relevant officials who acted with increased emboldened impunity. So, person engaging a company to go into such a contract with the government of Ghana, it must go through Public Procurement Authority.
Yeah.
And going to Public Procurement Authority means a bid must be opened. So that the interested parties with an equal technical competence and expertise to carry out this kind of operations on behalf of the state.
At the best price.
At the best price. In other words, procurement law was not followed. Adiabari na Akufo-Addo jina so the issue already. So we engage in procurement breaches, maybe what?
So sourcing na.
What's that?
So sourcing na.
You can say so sourcing, if we can call it so sourcing.
Is that what it is?
Presumably, that's what it is, because according to OSP findings, these are the outcomes. Number 3, there was no established financial management system of monitoring and verification to ensure that the Republic was obtaining value for money. It was paid to SML that the payment channels of payment to SML were set on automated mode, detached from actual performance, causing financial loss to the Republic. Ebio no money akadie bia nothing so bia on betimi e dia monitor and as dia hwe nyoma SML eye no ene mfa so e wo mo man no na fisika ye tua ma SML no e fata se ye tua sika na mo na se emfata so omo bie kwan mu to. So they can pay them any amount without the state being able to verify, say, Sika Yetioma SM for the father say, Omosaka says Kano.
You have the next 3 minutes.
And these are the established facts. OSP Ediaba. For me, at the end of the day, OSP say, because of time, I'm in wrap up. OSP say, on Crofon Numbia, Nimishe Munu, Aquaku, we say, or say, or Chisam Crofon Kujamreni. We can for Riata is an interested person. Meanwhile, OSP started these investigations far back in 2023. 2024, you are about Emma Kenoforiata Afriko Marco. I didn't OSP unblock Kenoforiata from leaving the country because or a person of interest when it comes to the SML investigation. Either it has been concluded then or he was still in the process. And indeed, looking at Baby Anowo Duno, it was very obvious that Kenoforiata was an interested person as far as this SML contract investigation were concerned. Aden Omanu Kwabani Jwane and ye pen HD Kwanya. So maybe for this contract there will not be any financial loss to the state. There wouldn't be. And I don't think there will be. Because a contract secured on the basis of Minkano statutory breaches cannot stand. From the very beginning, for me, if the laws were breached in order to favor the consummation of that contract now, on the basis of that fraudulent foundation, it is null and void ab initio. But remember, as maybe a lightweight fraud, Honorable Minta Kando did not just come and misinform the public. In fact, or taking over the ministry,
98.9
means Minka or do by 8 months or 7 months. These issues came out to him. But according to the Honorable Minister himself, he was taking his time to find the alternative system of securing the data before Saudi Assembly were out. The rebuttal, though I haven't read the rebuttals in Abaron, but the minister made certain comment, which for me is very essential. Because in every contract, there are what we call terms and conditions. The breach of which entitles the party who have suffered to sue for damages or rescind the contract or both. Ebini said, the contract made a specific demand for a certain laptops, which according to the Honorable Minister, those machines were not provided. But just because Osman Haruna, Kocycle, Koto Wache 20 series Bremi, Towole 2, Tonchinam Bako, Neto Lanchinam 2 Kaho, Nami Koto Wele 1, and Chinam Miensa have breached the contract because your demand was specific. And I'm a boy. And the contract, according to the minister, was saying they were to supply HP laptops, but yes, I love to provide it. Ebium, Honorable Oko boy. Yeah, and what TSC more all defended lightweight for no. What admitted say, one what $5 million at the company for no work done. So are we to conclude that the Cowboy have caused the state to lose $5 million? Which according to the Honorable Minister, at the time we're not engaging in this conversation, the company made it. In fact, the time we're not NDC about Bemumpon, there was no contract. Because contract elapsed here on 31st December 2024. And NDC bar BEM January 7, 2025. So there was no contract to begin with. So, and the bring the the academician free.
Haruna Amaleba is his name. Fifi Deka you heard earlier. And of course, George Afo. Musumidine Bismark Brown, Meda Timinase, Joel Sanko, Jimaima Adato, and also Meda Collins, Nanamwa Konso Ase, near the Komoni Nesia. Up next, Happy Kasiabo, and you may not see dear no.
EpaHoaDaben sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.